Greetings, comrades. Welcome to All Power to the People podcast on Grown Folks Talking, Express Yourself Internet Radio via the Huddle Team app. We meet every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We discuss local, national, and global events that impact the material conditions of the people and provide viable solutions. We are here to find those tired of the way their lives are socially constructed. As Panthers, we use dialectic materialism. As Dr. Huey P. Newton stated, power is the ability to define phenomena and make it act in a desired manner. From combating the housing crisis to police patrols, we are the vanguard in place to serve our communities. The purpose of this program is to highlight contradictions in the electoral process, which Western culture calls politics. Politics is the struggle for resources. Participating in America's electoral process has only taken resources from the people and handed it to the oligarchs and the professional managerial class that serve them by maintaining the status quo through coercion. We know that power lies with the people, and it is our duty to organize and educate the community so that they can fight for their own liberation. So please, join us every Sunday at 12 p.m. You can join by downloading the Huddle Team app, join online, or call in. The app and joining online is free, but if you call in, standard messaging rates may apply. Links to the show will be provided in the caption. This is General Secretary Patience of the new Afrikan Black Panther Party, NAB-PP North. All power to the people.
That's when you give somebody some higher experience in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Without restrictions, because like I said, we all about selfless acts of love. We're not trying to disrupt them, we're just trying to create. So we can get that. And just what we don't know, let us know. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a slum boy that's trying to get a contract, I know you might have to fuck with him, but let us know how you move. So we can tell people don't fuck with him. You need an inside job. You know what I'm saying? Just them taking it down. You give me the face of the property charge, putting up basketball hoops. Let me sign out, give me my ticket. Shit over with. I'm gonna plead guilty.
Hey, I'm here with Frank and Subi. Right. Frank and Subi gonna be heading our Panther organization out here in DR. You wanna see what Frank been up to? Frank been working with children for over 30-something years. Hola. Frank been working with children for over 30 years. Yo, look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, children are our future. Hola, señor. Yo, children are our future. I mean, everything we do, our focus is mainly on the children, organizing and working with the children. Look at this, man. It's like a gold mine. It's a gold mine for the future. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, came out to DR, started telling them about the Pantherism, telling them what we do. So now, our duty is to provide the resources while we're teaching them what Pantherism is about.
¿Quién sabe qué cosa?
What position y'all play? Pitcher?
Pitcher.
Everybody pitcher? Outfield? Center field, left field, right field? Left field? Pitcher? Second base? Who's the best outfielder?
¿Cuál es el mejor aquí?
¿El mejor?
Sí. De all the best.
Everybody the best? Everybody the best?
You want to know if like those 1 year or all of
The
it?
whole field.
De todos.
Who's the best pitcher?
¿Cuál es el mejor pitcher de todos?
Him?
Yeah, from them, that's it.
Move it up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's his favorite? What's his best?
Nah,
What's his best pitch?
he's the best pitch.
What's his best pitch? What's his best pitch? Fastball, curveball. What's his best pitch? Curveball. You throw cool.
Esa es la mera que tú tiras.
See? What time you play? Yeah. How old are you?
¿Cuántos años tiene? Oh, 16.
¿Cuántos años?
16?
Yeah.
16? Ask him if I can get them some clothes out the car.
Oh,
I said they want to get some clothes out the car.
él quiere saber si usted quiere alguna ropa.
That's what they want.
Él quiere.
He said if you want.
Let's go.
No, man, we go African first. Yo, don't do it. Africa, you do too much, bro.
Anybody want to see it?
¿Quién quiere eso de eso?
Anybody want to sneak? Take it. Yeah, take the sneak. Take it.
Ahora sí ya
You're welcome. Look at it. Look. How we gonna pass it out? Yeah, you pass the clothes out. You pass.
I don't play.
So how I do it? I just take it. So I did. Yeah, take. Just take. Just grab. Just take. Take something. Look in the bag.
Get your phone.
It's my song.
What's your son?
Yo, for playing.
Get some from. Get some. Let me see. Hold it out, Bobby. Mira. Hold it out. Let me see. Yeah. Hold up. You got it? You like it? There we go.
Wait, take it.
You're welcome. What's your name?
My name is Panther.
What position you play?
Like this.
Oh, pitcher. You're a pitcher. Your children out here?
I'm just watching.
Oh, you just watching? You just watching too? My name Afrikan. Yeah, the continent. Yeah, continent. Hold up. Huh? Yeah, I'll come every year. I'll bring more stuff. I'll bring everything every year. Yeah, we just started. We're coming with the organization. The organization, the
Black Panther
party. So the Black Panther party. So look, no politician, no rich person will take care of us. The only people that are gonna take care of us is us. If we understand that all we need to do is take care of each other, we're gonna be good. Yeah. So you notice how all the companies, all the stores is owned by the gringos, Canada, Switzerland. We need to own it. We need to own everything so soon. You need to own stuff so soon. You need to own Bailey. You need to own Roomba. Yeah, we need to own all of that shit. Not nobody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But that's why I'm here. Everything we do is free. Everything is free. You don't pay. Yeah, you don't pay for nothing. I mean, this is my guy. This is my guy too. You know what? Yeah, this is my guy. He helped me out down here. I've been with this company for about 7 years, but it's been here since 1969. I'm the leader of the company. I'm the leader now of the organization here. So we come down, he's gonna be down here, working down here in the organization for me. Yeah, he's gonna be here working here. Yeah, I water flood everywhere. I go everywhere. I stay in. So you want to help me do this in Puerto Plata? I'm about to cut off the camera and I'm about to take your number. We're going to do the same thing. You know, the person that run the baseball, he helping me too. Man, what's your name, man? Tell them your name, man.
My name is Brian. I'm teacher of natural science.
Natural science? Oh, my God. I'm hitting a home run everywhere I go, man. Bobby, mira. Good? You good? There we go. Biology? My God.
Love is the engine to the revolution.
It said that every revolution love.
Hey, all power to the people. Welcome to Grown Folk Talking Network. This is all power to the people. Hey, look, I'm gonna do a little bit of house cleaning real quick. So what we do here is we go back and we read some books. We don't read it. We listen to the audio. We listen to the audio of what our luminaries or people from the past that were dealing with the same institutions that we're dealing with today, how they dealt with what we're dealing with. And we go back and we try to study from that and see what we could do to add on to what we're doing now. We've been going over the Red Book for the last couple of weeks. Where we on chapter 18, 19, 20?
Yes.
I'm not finished. We're on chapter 18, 19, 20. That's what we work. That's what we listening today. I'm about to play the audio. I'm gonna try to be quiet, say anything, but pay attention. Pay attention to what they're saying, what Ma was saying, with the message he's trying to give us. Go ahead, start it.
Chapter 18.
Can you guys hear and see the video?
Yes.
Thank you.
Chapter 18. Patriotism and Internationalism. Can a communist who is an internationalist at the same time be a patriot? We hold that he not only can be, but must be. The specific content of patriotism is determined by historical conditions. There is the patriotism of the Japanese aggressors and of Hitler, and there is our patriotism. Communists must resolutely oppose the patriotism of the Japanese aggressors and of Hitler. The communists of Japan and Germany are defeatists with regard to the wars being waged by their countries. To bring about the defeat of the Japanese aggressors and of Hitler by every possible means is in the interest of the Japanese and the German people, and the more complete the defeat, the better. For the wars launched by the Japanese aggressors and Hitler are harming the people at home as well as the people of the world. China's case, however, is different, because she is the victim of aggression. Chinese communists must therefore combine patriotism with internationalism. We are at once internationalists and patriots, and our slogan is, fight to defend the motherland against the aggressors. For us, defeatism is a crime, and to strive for victory in the war of resistance is an inescapable duty. For only by fighting in defense of the motherland can we defeat the aggressors and achieve national liberation. And only by achieving national liberation will it be possible for the proletariat and other working people to achieve their own emancipation. The victory of China and the defeat of the invading imperialists will help the people of other countries. Thus, in wars of national liberation, patriotism is applied internationalism. What kind of spirit is this that makes a foreigner selflessly adopt the cause of the Chinese people's liberation as his own? It is the spirit of internationalism, the spirit of communism, from which every Chinese communist must learn. We must unite with the proletariat of all the capitalist countries, with the proletariat of Japan, Britain, the United States, Germany, Italy, and all other capitalist countries, before it is possible to overthrow imperialism, to liberate our nation and people, and to liberate the other nations and peoples of the world. This is our internationalism, the internationalism with which we oppose both narrow nationalism and narrow patriotism. In the fight for complete liberation, the oppressed people rely first of all on their own struggle, and then, and only then, on international assistance. The people who have triumphed in their own revolution should help those still struggling for liberation. This is our internationalist duty. The socialist countries are states of an entirely new type in which the exploiting classes have been overthrown and the working people are in power. The principle of integrating internationalism with patriotism is practiced in the relations between these countries. We are closely bound by common interests and common ideals. The people of the countries in the socialist camp should unite. The people of the countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America should unite. The people of all the continents should unite. All peace-loving countries should unite, and all countries subjected to U.S. aggressions, control, intervention, or bullying should unite, and so form the broadest united front to oppose the U.S. imperialist policies of aggression and war, and to defend world peace. Things develop ceaselessly. It is only 45 years since the revolution of 1911, but the face of China has completely changed. In another 45 years, that is, in the year 2001, or the beginning of the 21st century, China will have undergone an even greater change. She will have become a powerful socialist industrial country, and that is as it should be. China is a land with an area of 9,600,000 square kilometers and a population of 600 million people, and she ought to have made a greater contribution to humanity. Her contribution over a long period has been far too small. For this, we are regretful. But we must be modest, not only now, but 45 years hence as well. We should always be modest. In our international relations, we Chinese people should get rid of great power chauvinism resolutely, thoroughly, wholly, and completely. We must never adopt an arrogant attitude of great power chauvinism and become conceited because of the victory of our revolution and certain achievements in our construction. Every nation, big or small, has its strong and weak points. Chapter 19. Revolutionary Heroism. Quote, "This army has an indomitable spirit and is determined to vanquish all enemies and never to yield. No matter what the difficulties and hardships, so long as a single man remains, he will fight on. Give full play to our style of fighting, courage in battle, no fear of sacrifice, no fear of fatigue, and continuous fighting. That is, fighting successive battles in a short time without rest. Thousands upon thousands of martyrs have heroically laid down their lives for the people. Let us hold their banner high and march ahead along the path crimson with their blood. Be resolute, fear no sacrifice, and surmount every difficulty to win victory." At a critical moment in the progress of the Northern Expedition, the treacherous and reactionary policies of party purge and massacre adopted by the Kuomintang authorities wrecked this national united front. The united front of the Kuomintang, the Communist Party and all sections of the people, which embody the Chinese people's cause of liberation and all its revolutionary policies. Thereupon, unity was replaced by civil war, democracy by dictatorship, and a China full of brightness by a China covered in darkness. But the Chinese Communist Party and the Chinese people were neither cowed nor conquered nor exterminated. They picked themselves up, wiped off the blood, buried their fallen comrades, and went into battle again. Holding high the great standard of revolution, they rose in armed resistance, and over a vast territory in China they set up people's governments, carried out land reform, built up a people's army, the Chinese Red Army, and preserved and expanded the revolutionary forces of the Chinese people. You have many good qualities and have rendered great service. But you must always remember not to become conceited. You are respected by all, and quite rightly. But this easily leads to conceit. If you become conceited, if you are not modest and cease to exert yourselves, and if you do not respect others, do not respect the cadres and the masses, then you will cease to be heroes and models. There have been such people in the past, and I hope you will not follow their example. In the fight to wipe out the enemy and to restore and increase industrial and agricultural production, you have overcome many difficulties and hardships and demonstrated immense courage, wisdom, and initiative. You are models for the whole Chinese nation, the backbone of the victorious advance of the people's cause in all spheres, pillars of support to the people's government, and bridges linking the people's government with the great masses. We, the Chinese nation, have the spirit to fight the enemy to the last drop of our blood, the determination to recover our lost territory by our own efforts, and the ability to stand on our own feet in the family of nations. Chapter 20. Building our country through diligence and frugality. We must see to it that all our cadres and all our people constantly bear in mind that ours is a big socialist country, but an economically backward and poor one, and that this is a very great contradiction. To make China rich and strong needs several decades of intense effort, which will include, among other things, the effort to practice strict economy and combat waste, i.e., the policy of building up our country through diligence and frugality. Diligence and frugality should be practiced in running factories and shops and all state-owned, cooperative, and other enterprises. The principle of diligence and frugality should be observed in everything. This principle of economy is one of the basic principles of socialist economics. China is a big country, but she is still very poor. It will take several decades to make China prosperous. Even then, we still have to observe the principle of diligence and frugality. But it is in the coming few decades, during the present series of 5-year plans, that we must particularly advocate diligence and frugality, that we must pay special attention to economy. Wherever we happen to be, we must treasure our manpower and material resources, and must not take a short view and indulge in wastefulness and extravagance. Wherever we are, from the very first year of our work, we must bear in mind that many years to come, the protracted war that must be maintained, the counteroffensive, and the work of reconstruction after the enemy's expulsion. On the one hand, never be wasteful or extravagant. On the other, actively expand production. Previously, in some places, people suffered a great deal because they did not take the long view and neglected economy in manpower and material resources and the expansion of production. The lesson is there, and attention must be called to it. In order to speed up this restoration and development of agricultural production and industrial means in small towns, we must do our utmost in the course of our struggle for the abolition of the feudal system, to preserve all means of production and of livelihood, take resolute measures against anyone's destroying or wasting them, oppose extravagant eating and drinking, and pay attention to thrift and economy. Thrift should be the guiding principle in our government expenditure. It should be made clear to all government workers that corruption and waste are very great crimes. Our campaigns against corruption and waste have already achieved some results, but further efforts are required. Our system of accounting must be guided by the principle of saving every copper for the war effort, for the revolutionary cause, and for our economic construction. A dangerous tendency has shown itself of late among many of our personnel, an unwillingness to share the joys and hardships of the masses, a concern for personal fame and gain. This is very bad. One way of overcoming it is to simplify our organizations in the course of our campaign, to increase production and practice economy, and to transfer cadres to lower levels so that a considerable number will return to productive work. Production by the Army for its own support has not only improved the Army's living conditions and lightened the burden on the people, thereby making it possible further to expand the Army. In addition, it has had many immediate side effects. They are as follows. 1. Improved relations between officers and men. Officers and men work together in production and become like brothers. 2. Better attitude to labor. Since the Army began to produce for its own support, the attitude to labor has improved, and loafer ways have been overcome. 3. Strengthened discipline. Far from weakening discipline in battle and in Army life, labor discipline in production actually strengthens it. 4. Improved relations between the Army and the people. Once an armed force begins to keep house for itself, encroachments upon the property of the people seldom or never occur. As the Army and the people exchange labor and help each other in production, the friendship between them is strengthened. 5. Less grumbling in the Army about the government and improved relations between the two. 6. An impetus to the great production campaign of the people. Once the Army engages in production, the need for government and other organizations to do likewise becomes more obvious, and they do so more energetically. Also, the need for a universal campaign of the whole people to increase production naturally becomes more obvious, and this too is carried on more energetically. Some people say that if the Army units go in for production, they will be unable to train or fight, and that if the government and other organizations do so, they will be unable to do their own work. This is a false argument. In recent years, our Army units in the border region have undertaken production on a big scale to provide themselves with ample food and clothing, and have simultaneously done their training and conducted their political studies and literacy and other courses much more successfully than before. And there is greater unity than ever within the Army and between the Army and the people. While there was a large-scale production campaign at the front last year, great successes were gained in the fighting, and in addition, an extensive training campaign was started. And thanks to production, the personnel of the government and other organizations live a better life and work with greater devotion and efficiency. This is the case both in the border region and at the front.
That's it. 18, 19, 20. I mean, look, I feel some type of way today, man. I feel some type of way. I really want to I want to start the show off with Tupac. I want to go off with Tupac. Real talk, bro. Yo, I'm feeling some type of way today, bro. Yo, I ain't really go into that map, but I am feeling like Zay Flames right now. Yo, I'm telling you, we about to go in. All that goofy stuff. What's wrong? All that goofy stuff that you saw the last 2 days with the mayor, all the vote getting, they're trying to get votes. the political play, the trickery that he's been doing for the last couple of days, yo, we about to end all of that today. I'm telling you. Wow. Yo, I don't want to play this because they got a lot of cursing in it. Yo, I really want to go off. Yo, I want to play Tupac Hit 'Em Up right now because we going to hit them up today. I ain't playing no games. I'm going to try not to use that much profanity. I'm trying not to curse because I want to package this thing up nice and neat and try to get it out as far as possible. Because right now, all they're talking about Ras Baraka this, Ras Baraka that. He's becoming a favorite, running for governor. He's going to do this, do that. Yo, while the people in North, while we really know, the people that live here, the people that have been under attack, the people that he's been trying to kick out of here, the people that he's been trying to gentrify, all of us, we're sitting here watching the media, watching these people act like Ras Baraka is what you call it. What's my man name? What's my man name from Lean On Me? Everybody acting like the people came out demanding Ras Baraka freedom. This is what they're doing right now. This was all out in the media. They trying to act like this was what happened when Ras Baraka got locked up. The people came out and demanded his freedom. Yo, they want you to think this is how it looked. Hey, yo, if you're of a certain age, you remember this. You remember the goosebumps you got. Look, she's snatching the mic. The white man in the back got to tell her to give up the mic. Yo, all of this got something to do with what we're talking about today. Look at them. You see all the people screaming? Screaming for Carter, Joe Carter. Oh, gentrifying Joe Carter. Gentrifying Joe Carter. That's what they want you to think happened. That nothing could be furthest from the truth. So let me start it off right here. This is ABC News. Let me show you what they showed you. You see, there's a difference between what you're seeing here and what you saw with Joe Carter just now, what they want you to think. See, all these people that you see on this screen are police officers, are politicians, are fake activists funded by the mayor and all the different activist group that he's funding. None of these people are from the number block. None of these people are from down bottom. None of these people are from Spires. None of these people from the Hooterville section. None of these people from the Weequay section. Ain't none of these people from North that you're looking on the screen seeing right now. But you see, the media want you to believe that the people rose up and fought back against the government to free Ras Baraka. I'm going to keep playing it. We got a lot to talk about today.
Get off the bus. Get off the bus. Get your hands off the bus. Get your hands off.
That's the councilwoman right there. That's Councilwoman MacGyver, the one with the red on, with them goofy glasses on. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Yo, I wish they had this much energy for all the people getting kicked out of their homes. Like when we take this stuff to them, when people are getting legally kicked out of their homes, the landlord is doubling their rents, illegally doubling their rents. I mean, putting pressure on them, putting stuff on their door, telling them that they got this many days to leave. When we take all that stuff, when we look through all the people's paperwork, we take time and look through the Secretary General, not we, I'm not going to say it's me. The Secretary General, she has a 9 to 5. After she get off her job, she looks through people's paperwork to see what's going on. And then when she looked through the paperwork, she see that these slumlords are doubling their rents. I'm talking about these are senior citizens. They're doubling their rents. They're illegally trying to push them out. They haven't had hot water for 6 months, 8 months. These are all the tricks that they play on people, trying to push them out their homes so they could gentrify it and rent it out to people that's coming from New York. So that the residents, the people that live in North, that can't afford the higher rent, like they try to push them out. They push them to the streets. It doesn't matter where they go. MacGyver, when you send this information to them, they call the landlord. MacGyver, when she was councilperson in the Central Ward, they will call the landlord and tell them the people that's complaining. And the landlord will focus on them even more. Let me play this more. Yo, we got a story to tell today. We got a story to tell today. We ain't even playing with them today. Let me play some more. Reporters, politicians, police. Nobody from North is here. This is not North residents. Look, a woman is protecting Raz Baraka. She's standing between Raz and the police. Because Raz is the one that groomed her. The other one, I think that's Kenyatta Stewart. I think that's another politician. That's Kenyatta Stewart right there. He's running for office too. The black dude, real black, dark skin dude in the back. All these people are politicians. They're agents of the state. All of them. Hey, yo, while Raz Baraka ain't using security, you see this bald head right here? This bald head dude right there behind? Yo, and most of the people around it, those are Raz security. Newark Police Department. We know them because we're from Newark and we have dealings with them. If you're running for office, if you ever went against Raz Baraka, you know all these people. He gonna come up again. Don't worry, I'm gonna show him again. We're gonna go through this video. One right there with the bald head right there by the gate. These are all cops. This is all a stunt. This is all a stunt to try to get votes. That's all they doing. Stunt dummy, y'all. Stunt dummy. So batteries and people packed. Nobody here from the hood. Look at man, close your jacket, man. Out here looking all weird. Get out the way, man. I mean, this is supposed to be Congress. That's supposed to be a Congress. Look at him right there. He a cop. He a cop. He a cop right there. He's trying to fight Pop. If you listening, you try to fight Pop. You try to fight my son. He a cop. The mayor's right here. This guy right in the middle. This black dude. He's been coming after my family for years. All because we fight for the people. We demand the people have housing. We demand the people have clean water. You're going to see more. You're going to see more. We're going to deal with them today. We're going to try to put this video together and try to get it out. Try to get this video out. As soon as we're done, we're going to try to get it out. That's what Channel 7 wanted you to know. Now, this is I think he's still Deputy Mayor, Rahman Muhammad, old fraud. You could just look at him and tell he is savage. Just look at him. Nobody that looked like that has any good intentions. But listen to the goofy stuff he said.
I tell you that the city don't love this mayor, that people don't support this mayor. I just want y'all to see for yourselves, man. The crowd that's out here.
See that? These are the only people that post about the mayor. Politicians. He's the deputy mayor. He makes money. Yo, he has a business. He has a restaurant. Yo, mute yourself. I don't want the feedback to come through. Mute yourself. Unless you're ready to say something. If you're ready to say something, just jump in. But Rahman Muhammad, that's his name, the deputy mayor, whatever he do down there, that's something that you see. And he's saying, because everybody in Newark is saying it, the residents, the people in Newark, the people are saying, yo, we don't support Raz Baraka, man. We not voting for him. We've dealt with him. We dealt with him through the poison water. We dealt with him through all the issues, the gentrification. Yo, Newark, New Jersey is leading the country in gentrification. Now, that's not Africa saying it. These are studies already done by people that's supposed to be the intellectuals. People from Rutgers University. You go ahead, comment on Rahman. Go ahead. What you about to say about Rahman?
Rahman's title is the Deputy of Employment. One of the residents, an advocate, has been going to the city council for the past, I would say, over 5 years, talking about the Employment Review Board and affirmative action and the tax rebate. All those are connected because this Affirmative Action Review Board is supposed to oversee all the tax abatements that are going to these developers and slumlords. And if they're not on code, they don't get the tax rebate. So lo and behold, this affirmative action this man been fighting about for the past 5 years, Rahman Muhammad been telling them there's a system and process to ensure that employees are getting hired at these construction sites, to ensure that these developers and slumlords are abiding by the city guidelines and regulations. Rahman made several appearances at the city council to tell this man how wrong he was and all this stuff. This affirmative board is supposed to be meeting. They're supposed to be giving reports on progresses, how many people are getting hired, how many things are getting tax rebates and all that. So lo and behold, this 2 council meetings ago, one of the councilmen, Silver, that sits on this board, he said when he went to the meeting, it was so disorganized. There was no reports. Nobody's showing up to these meetings. They don't even know when the last time they had a meeting. They don't know where any of the documentation is, nothing. And you say until they get their stuff in order, he is not going to another meeting. This is the city council. This is the agency that's supposed to get Norca's jobs. This is the stuff that Robin is in charge of.
Let me go back. What's
not one person a job.
Let me go back. What's his title again?
Deputy of Employment. But he went to City Hall to complain and say that how this man was wrong about bringing up these issues. And then there's nothing.
What's the name of his?
He's not being held accountable for this.
What's the name of his restaurant?
Rock's Deli. But he got a restaurant. He got, I don't know, I doubt he's paying people living wage. But he's able to employ his family and himself with a whole restaurant. But fuck the rest of Norcas. The job that he's paid with our tax dollars to do, he is not doing. He's over there telling the people this is the support that Roz has.
Yo, you gotta take a deep breath. We're gonna have to try to keep these clean so we can post this thing. But look, there go his face right. There go his face right there. Yo, I'm gonna tell you again. The only people that support Ras Baraka is the people that work for him. Him? What you say his title is again? Deputy of Employment.
Employment.
Yeah, employment. Yo, people catching hell out here. Ain't no jobs out here. People got to go out and find 2-3 jobs to be able to pay rent out here. But there you go right here, and what is he doing? He's shooting commercials on his social media page for the mayor. I mean, he's not working for the residents. Right now, he's out there working for the mayor. This is who they work for. It's like, it's Raz Corleone. I mean, Raz is the boss, and all these people are underbosses behind him. Now, look, he's going to try to tell us all these people are out here because they love Raz. This is the Newark residents that love Raz. Let's go through the video and see. You see, because we Newark residents. We know who live in Newark and who don't, bro. So let's go to the video.
City don't love this mayor. That
we don't love him.
Support this mayor.
We don't support him.
I want y'all to see for yourselves, man.
See what?
See what? That's out here.
Well, let me pause that. Yo, this old white man right here, he don't live in Newark. He don't live in Newark. This other white man, these other 2 white people, they don't live in Newark. You see him with the cane? He with POP, the People's Organization for Progress. That's a COINTEL agency, bro. They're all COINTEL. They work with the mayor. Larry Ham works with the mayor. He gives the mayor social credibility. They act like the mayor's doing stuff in the city, but he's really not doing nothing. Hey, yo, Fox, whatever channel that want to go out there and actually put out the truth, because I don't trust MSNBC, I don't trust CNN, I don't trust Hot 97, I don't trust 105. All these media outlets, all these outlets out here are bought and paid for by the Democratic Party. They're not speaking for the people. Just like the Republicans don't speak for the people, no politicians speak for the people. So we got to get out here and talk. I mean, and dispel this. So out of all these people, this one girl, she probably worked for them. This girl right here. But these people right here in the screen, none of them live in North. They're not from any of our communities. Let's keep going.
People keep coming.
No people keep coming. Her face looks familiar. She worked with them.
It's just a steady stream of people.
Steady stream of people. All you're going to see,
brother, make sure they release this mayor.
All you're going to see is police.
When people tell you that
camera people,
this man is not supposed
media, and the people in their organizations that they fund. That's who you're going to see. People from One Hood, people from, what the other one? The Anti-Violence Coalition, all these fake organizations.
Great City Peace Collective.
Great City Peace Collective. Yo, see, like, look, as organizers, if you want to fight against the system, ain't no corporations giving you no money because they want to maintain the system. Ain't no politicians giving you no money because they want to maintain the system. All the money goes down to the politician, to Ras Baraka, and he decides where all that money is going to go. So he take that money and redirect that money and put that money. So they send out, the federal government send out money. And they tell them this is for violence intervention, to help with violence, to help with this. Ras Baraka take all those thousands of dollars down and he push it to the organizations that work for him, that push his bottom line. So 24/7, all year round, he's in campaign mode, using these organizations to try to get his name out there, to oppress the community. Bruh, the videos I got to show you today, you're going to see, man. But let me finish. Let's go through this video and finish. Because I didn't make this video. It's their video. Rahman Muhammad made this video. They exposed themselves. Just listen to him.
Like, seriously. Stop listening to him. You know what I'm saying? He's a leader, period. One of the best. You know what I'm saying?
So he did just pass some cops. He just passed some cops just now. There's a whole bunch of cops on the side right there. I wanted, please point out the people from North that are in this video. Please point them out. He about to pass some more cops over here.
I've known him for over 30 years. Always fought for people. I don't care what nobody.
None of these people. These people are not from North. I've never seen none of these people.
He didn't do
They
it.
all work for him.
He wanted to check on the detention center.
Politicians.
But you know, you always got those people that always just got something to say. But yeah, let some people tell you about.
See how they got their signs? They all work for them fake groups. Reporters and politicians.
Even the chairman down here.
Nobody.
The East Orange man down here. The Irvington man down
here. You hear them?
3 Congress people down here.
And they come out with their activist groups.
Support this man.
Look at this crowd. Does this look like North residents?
Look like it's what love look like.
That's what Uncle Tom selling out look like. Look at him. That's the mayor for East Orange. This is I think this is what's his name? What's his name? The drug dealer that they just let out, man. I keep forgetting his name, man. I mean,
Akbar Prey.
Akbar Prey. That's who's here. The people that Ras Baraka is giving money to. All his support is paid for money. The community, the people are not out here. Look who's here. These are politicians. These are ex-criminals, fed on drug pushers in the community that he wrote letters to the judge to let out. That's who's out there.
I don't know.
That's who's out there. Look at these people. Which one of them look like they're from North? All of these are political agents. There we go, right here. There you go. They're from North. Let me come back. Let me come back. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. They from North. Where they at? Right here with them green vests on. With them green vests on. So what does the mayor do? He know all these people coming out of prison, all these people out here suffering, they don't have no job, they're looking for a way up. So he gave them jobs paying like $13, $14, $15 an hour. You can't afford a place in North. You can't afford nowhere. A general secretary, look and see if somebody got their hand up too if they want to talk. I mean, but you can't afford nothing. So he gave them jobs. They are there working. These are not regular residents that are just out here to support Ras Baraka. You see them with the vest on? All these people are, like I told you earlier, these fake organizations that he created to act like he's doing something in the city. They come out to all these events, and then they make it look like everybody from the city is coming out to support him, when the people really not supporting him. Even the people in those vests know he a criminal, he a fraud. They know. But they get that little $15 for a couple of hours that they be there. They get a couple of dollars. Yo, I ain't mad at them. We all on the plantation. They trying to survive. But you can tell the difference between these people and somebody that's outside that's starving, that's trying to pay their rent, that don't work for the government. They get government checks. Even though it's $15, whatever. All these people are hired help. And this goofy dude right here, I don't even remember his name. But like he trying to fit in. He trying to get inside the political game. I mean, I don't even remember his name, but he be posting about the Democratic Party. He been posting about Kamala Harris. All of them. All of these people are political operatives. This is not Newark.
This is what it looks like, folks. Support for this man. And people just keep coming. And you know, listen, the smart thing would have been to just release him, to be honest with you. Like, I don't know who is telling this lady not to release this man.
Right here. Him right here. He worked for the administration. He used to work for sanitation. Muta, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Yo, what's his name right here?
I gotta see. I gotta get a closer picture. I can't see.
Let me see. Let me play it.
Like, that's
Khalid.
All right, Tom. Can I use profanity?
No. We're gonna try to keep it clean because we wanna pose this out.
All right. That's the oppressor, Khalif Thomas. So that's why I started engaging in activism the way I engage in activism, because he was at sanitation oppressing people.
Hold up, pause.
Wait, pause. Is Khalif Thomas LaMonica's husband?
Yes, that is LaMonica's husband. Absolutely.
Hey, yo, we're not just talking to be talking. Yo, he said Khalif Thomas was working at sanitation. That's where he was working at. And Khalif Thomas was over there oppressing them.
Like, he didn't have any experience to be at sanitation. So he was one of those favors that got favored. So he didn't have any experience in sanitation, and they put him as the director of sanitation with no sanitation experience, even though there were a bunch of people who were supposed to be in line for that position.
All power to the people. Yo, these are the people that are down there. These are the people that support Ras Baraka. Because once he give you a job like that, you're head of sanitation, you making all that money. Man, you don't care what he do. You don't care who he kick out their homes. You don't care how many buildings he sold, because you good. Because you good. Let's keep going. Hey, yo, it's Sequeen. Sequeen, you here? Sequeen, are you here? Because you just said, yeah. Now, what you asked me? What's the question you just asked me?
I text you. I ain't asked the whole group.
Yeah, but we don't hide nothing. There's no secret messages over here. We don't do that. I told you, like, we Panthers. Yo, we believe in active dialogue. Like, it's like, I don't know if you be listening to the classes, but we don't do private dialogues. Let me read the message that you just sent me. Is this whole meeting planned to talk about them instead of us? Yo, talking about them is talking about us. These are the people that's stopping us from eating. I know you're probably trying to get something from them. You think you're going to get something from them, but they're giving you nothing. Unless you belong to them, they will give you nothing. I mean, and I know that for a fact. I've been there. Yo, real talk, during my path, I was once working with Ras Baraka. We're going to get to all of that. I've been there. But these people are sociopaths. And if you're not a sociopath, if you don't want to oppress your own people, as soon as you get in and you see why they're coming, you're going to just find the back door and get up out of there. And get up out of there. But we're going to continue on what we're doing. Yo, this whole show is exposing them. Exposing them to the world. So if you want to leave, you can go ahead and leave. But this whole show, yo, everything we do as Panthers, we must highlight the contradictions in society. Yo, why people can't find a place to stay? Why people don't have no homes? Only 30% of North residents own their homes. The rest of it belongs to corporations. How is that even possible?
Can I just a second, please?
Go ahead.
But anybody who thinks that bootstrapping is even logical at this moment, we're not going to hold the people who have the resources responsible, that's just not the way. Like, so how it works is whoever has the resources, that's who we hold responsible. We don't come from a place of zero and say we're going to hold our own selves responsible as we being oppressed. That's a rough spot to come from. So these type of things, letting people know the differences between one group and another group is definitely necessary.
All power to the people. Like this, we got some more people. But this Khalif right here. Okay, go ahead. You want to say something, Queen? Go ahead.
If we going to spend the day talking about them, when do we aggregate time to our solutions?
Hey, you been here from the beginning? You been here from the beginning?
Yeah, of course.
Yo, you saw the video I showed in the beginning?
Yeah.
You showed the city council meeting that we had in Plainfield, where the people came in there and they said what their problem was, and we, the Panthers, us, will solve their issues. You saw that video?
Yeah.
You saw the video of me in DR starting an organization in DR? You saw that video too?
I already told you how I feel about that, bro.
No, I know. And how you feel about it is because you're not there politically yet. You don't understand we're all in the same struggle. It's okay. You don't need to be there right now. You could grow into that. I wasn't who I am today overnight. It took me years for me to understand I am a citizen of the world. The world belongs to me. These lines on the map do not tell me where to go or where my family is. When they took the slaves from Africa, they stopped on all those islands and dropped them off. Yo, we was the last stop. America was the last stop. So every island, Jamaica, Trinidad, wherever you at, Haiti, wherever black people are at, that's where I'm at. That's where my love is at. That's what I fight for. From North to Africa to the Caribbean to wherever the people are at. That's where I am at. And I'm trying to get you to understand that. And if you can't understand that yet, maybe in the future you will get there. But I fight
get that, but I'm pointing out like y'all forgetting I'm black and I'm calling on y'all for help.
But
y'all not showing up and y'all forgetting I'm black and I'm right here and I look up to y'all.
You calling on us for help. Yo, you calling on us for help. Yo, get up. When you showed up to anything we've done? Have you showed up to anything we've done? Have you come to serve the people?
Of course, bro. I'm giving out free suits.
And that's what I asked you. You said you're calling out to help because you're trying to distract me from going off and talking about Raz and them because you want to be you want to be in there with them. I mean, like, I don't play
No,
for
bro.
things.
I want to be building power
No,
structures
you're
for
not.
us.
Building power is not with them. Power is not with them. They're the problem. That's why we can't get power. And because you're trying to get money and stuff from them, you're trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing, bro. Yo, mute yourself. I'm done with this conversation. Let me finish what I'm talking about. Then you can go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. But anyway, like I was saying in the video, that's Khalif Thomas. Bro already told you, he just came on and he told you how he talked about Khalif Thomas. He worked with Khalif Thomas. Khalif Thomas was over there oppressing them. Let me continue. We're going to show you some more people that's in the video.
I don't know who advised them. I have no idea who advised them. But it's just not good advice. Like, they definitely should. They should just release it. Like, the longer they take, the longer they take to release them. Like, I mean, if I was a man, to be honest, I'd be like, yo, you know, y'all take your time.
You hear what he's saying? Yo, they sat in the room. I wasn't there. But they sat in the room and they said like, yo, this is gonna be the strategic play right here. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna unmute me. Unmute Quadir. You heard me, General Secretary? Yeah, unmute Quadir. Quadir, jump in if you got something to say. But where was I at? Let me go back to Rahman Muhammad. Yo, they sat in the room, right? And they say, yo, we go over there and we make noise about this immigration stuff, about this ICE stuff. Yo, it's going to be all in the media. They're going to be eating it up. So you go over there, they're going to give you a trespassing charge because the mayor got lawyers. The mayor got lawyers. They all sit in the room. This is political strategy. Go over there. They're going to get you for trespassing. You're going to sit in there for a few minutes. They're not keeping you overnight for trespassing, B. We all know that. I've got trespassing charges before. They wrote up the trespassing charge. I mean, dumb. The mayor and them, they got me for trespassing. They got the police to lock me up. I went and sat over there on Clinton Avenue. They can't keep you there all night. So this either they take you to the county or they write you a little summons and you leave. I mean, they kept me there till like 3, 4 in the morning because they just wanted to punish me. You see, but they didn't punish him. ICE didn't punish him. But when he got me arrested and they took me down there, you see, they punished me till like 3 in the morning and then they let me out while it was raining. Like, that's what they do. So now I got to walk home at 3 in the morning all the way home because, like, they play these games. They telling me the reason why I can't go home, the reason why I'm sitting there is because they say my didn't come back. My fingerprints ain't come back. So they're going to have me sitting there till 3 in the morning when I got there like 6, 7 in the afternoon. But they took the mayor, they let him out a couple of minutes later. And he's saying they should just let him go because he know they're going to let him go. Rockman know they're going to let him go. All these people are frauds. These are the people that sold us into slavery. And if you don't know, during slavery time, they had black people that owned other black people. They had black slave masters. These are dumb. They didn't go nowhere. They've always been here. They're the ones that killed Malcolm. They're the ones that killed Martin. They're the ones that killed Patrice Lumumba. These Uncle Toms, these sellouts have always been here. Always been here. And they do videos like this. They do propaganda. They act like they're the good guys. And you got to fight through all of them to even get to white supremacy.
Unmuted.
So like I was saying, this is where we at. People say that people don't support this man.
That back there, right there, that's the twins. It's 2 twin brothers. They did time at Rawwell or something like that. My man knew them. He told me, bro, the one in the back, that's the twin. They work for the mayor too. You know how I know they work for the mayor too? Because when I first came out of prison and I said I wanted to get into politics to understand how the society worked, what was going on, yo, I went to Raz. I was messing with Raz because I thought like his father, Mary Baraka, yo, they revolutionaries. So I went in and I started dealing with them. Those 2 right there, I was working with them. When Raz was running his election against Gail Cheneyfield, I used to be the one that go there to make sure the room is safe. I used to go there with the 2 twins to make sure the room, everything is safe, everything is in order, and then we call down to Raz and them, and then they come inside the building, everything. I used to work with those 2 clowns back there. They still working with Raz. They still there. I mean, the only people that go to these things are people that work for Raz Baraka, and there's no talking to them. If you read Blood in My Eye by George Jackson, he tells you anybody that passes the civil exam test today can kill me tomorrow. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about them. These people working for the government. They will do anything for their checks.
Stop listening to these clowns, these folks that always got something to say. They always got a problem.
No North residents. No North residents. Nobody from the number block. Nobody from.
Can I say something real quick, please?
I'm talking
about free.
I want to highlight the importance of calling out our political officials. Because sometimes people, it's uncomfortable. I get it. It's uncomfortable. You're talking bad about people that possibly look like you, that you know or have had affiliations with, right? The reality is, until we can recognize our enemy, we will still be engaging our enemy as if he is our ally. And if we are engaging our enemy as if he's our ally, it will be hard to recognize our true allies. Right now, we in a class struggle. So this isn't it's clear. It's a clear class struggle. Those who have and those who do not have. So just for those who don't understand that, right?
No. But Muta, I think they do understand. They have other motives. Those people, there's nothing you could say and talk to them about. Yo, listen to this. It feels like this meeting is more about criticizing them instead of focusing on our own progress. I just don't want to show up, just react, but not to build or contribute every single passing day. Let's shift the energy towards constructive solution for us. Don't mean I'm trying to get money with them. That shit weird and dishonorable. I don't give a F about money. I'm tired of us losing, knowing people smiling about it, and I got to convince my brother I'm solid because I'm building without screaming. You're pretending I didn't know you before anybody in the city. Yo, I don't care. Yo, this is the same dude, Sir Queen Harris. He's texting me on the side. I don't care what you know. You don't know. You don't know what I know. You ain't been where I've been. Yo, you're the student, I'm the teacher. Yo, we just started the class. I just started talking. And in the first 5 minutes, you're telling me it sounds like an attack. Yo, I'm showing you evidence of what's been going on. We ain't even started yet. You ain't even see the attack yet. I ain't even lobbed no blows. You know how Tupac come out? He be like, that's why I effed your... I ain't even do nothing yet. I ain't even do nothing yet. And he already jumping out the window. Bro, we had conversations. And you said you was trying to get stuff out of them. And I told you, you can't. From Keisha Yuri, from all these people. I told you, you can't. Now, so I know how this sounds to you. Yo, do me a favor. Yo, cut this off and go do whatever you was doing, bro. Because it's going to keep triggering you. Now, because this ain't where you at. This ain't where you at. So let me carry on.
A guy who killed a retiree. You know what I'm saying? Talking about free him. Put money on his name, but you won't turn around here and stand up for this man. So all he wanted to do was look.
Hey, Muta, who is he talking about? Listen to this part right here. I don't know what he's talking about.
He killed a retiree. Always got a problem for a solution. They always got a problem for a solution. On the internet, by the way. They're only a bunch of internet people. They be on here talking about free murderers. They're praising a guy who killed a retiree. You know what I'm saying? Talking about free him.
Is he talking about the brother that ran the cop over? Is that who he's talking about, Muta?
Yeah, Chairman. He's saying the people that support a brother like that, that they're the.
So we shouldn't support the brother. We shouldn't support him. Hey yo, you ain't put that video on here.
Getting locked up at ICE, but we shouldn't support this man whose son got killed by the police.
Yo, the dude that his son got killed by the police, what's his name, Hinton?
Yes, Hinton.
Yo, Hinton, the brother. I tried to put the video on here. I'm going to try to get it up there so we can see it later. Rahman Muhammad is saying that we shouldn't support that brother. We should support people like Raz Baraka. Dude ran over a pig because the pigs killed his son. We shouldn't support that brother, even though the pigs been killing our children since the slave plantation. They continuously been killing our children then. We don't ran out of names. We can't even call them. The name is like It happens every day. It flows like water. That dude got pissed off and he went and ran a pig over. We shouldn't worry about him, but we should worry about Rod Baraka that's using the suffering. Oh my God, this is another clown. Yo, this clown worked for them too. If you go to I just noticed his face. If you go to the program, the mass meeting, he always did. Big teeth Muslim cat. He always did. I mean, I don't know his name, but you see, he got his poncho on. Yo, they all came ready because they knew what they was coming there for. They came there for a political stunt. We're going to get to all of that in a second. But that's who these people are. But that's what he was talking about. He said we shouldn't feel sorry for Henson. This dude is sociopath. I'm telling you, there's no reason for us to support them. Here we go. So you heard him? You heard him? Rise for governor. These are people that he paid to be there. I'm going to bring it back. You're going to hear it. Rise for governor. These are not Newark residents. These are all political activists. That's what they are. What you call what I say they are again, Patience?
Political operatives. Political operatives.
Political operatives. That's what all these people are. Once you're getting paid by the administration to do their bidding, you are a political operative. Let me play it. Now, take a look at this. So you would think like, yo, the people came out, the people blocking the way, like the people love Raz so much, like they got to find a way to get through. Yo, let me bring this back a little bit. I'm going to show you everybody you know who this is right here? This is True V, old hammerhead. This is True V right here. True V, he's the mayor's muscle. You're going to see it when I'm talking about in a minute. When people try to stand up, when people try to fight back about the poison water, about the housing condition, when they try to fight back about police brutality, yo, this is who the mayor get. This is who Raz Baraka get to go out and go intimidate them, to stop rallies, to stop people from marching. This is who, him. He like the head muscle for him. You see, he don't bring that to us, though. They know who to take that goofy stuff to. Real talk. I mean, like, it's not even a badge of honor. I'm not trying to say I'm the toughest person in the world, but I done been down prison already, bro. I done been there, too. I done been in riots. And I didn't go down there and bum home and become a blood or a crip or whatever, or Nieta, Lion King. I didn't go do none of that. I did mine on my own. So you can't scare me with somebody like True V. Yo, he going up top, going down. It's over. It's over. He like 50-something. What are you going to do? He can't come bully me, take nothing out of my hand. But this is who the mayor get to go bully his political opponents. Not to bully real Norkers. Ain't no hood he could go into with this goofy stuff he doing. They don't respect him. He be downtown smoking weed. They just let him go. He just got out. He be downtown all in front of people just smoking weed, acting like a savage out there. That's who he is. That's True V. So these are all the people. Let's keep watching. All these people work for them, or police, or reporters. They go, the mayor right there. Oh, God. The mayor right there. Now watch around him. Watch all the police around him. All police. Police. Back up. Who you telling to back up? That's his brother. That's Mitty right there with the hat right there. Because he think he is a hip-hop star. He think he on the streets. Yo, he always wear a little goofy stuff. He run around with pocketbook, Gucci hats, people out there suffering. I mean, and like he walking around like he on the fashion stage. That's Mitty right there. I mean, like, but who are you telling to move? Who are you telling to move? These are all police. She worked there too. That's a cop. Who are you telling to move? That's True V. That's another cop right there. All of them are cops. Look at him. Who is this right here? Who is that guy? Who's that guy? Somebody tell me who that guy is. He work in the business office. He worked down there doing something. Him right here. Right here, Patience. Who is this guy? You know who this guy is.
I think that's the BA.
The BA, whatever.
Administrator.
Business administration down in City Hall. Right there. That's Ron Baraka brother right there. Where he at? Show your face, Obalaji. Because he definitely got rape charges. That's Obalaji right here. Got a couple of rape charges. Minors and everything. I'm talking about real paperwork. Look up Obalaji. Look up Mitty. Look at Ron Baraka. And see all their sex charges. Who are they backing up? They're backing up their own people. Their own people. And you heard them again? Rise for governor. All of this is a stunt dummy itch to get you falling for the banana in the tailpipe. To make you think like the people out there. Where are the people at, bruh? There are no people of North out there that people of North don't even care. Don't even care. So look, right after it happened, look what they did. Free Ras Baraka, donate now. This is what they put out. Ras Baraka for governor. On Friday, May 9th, Ras Baraka was arrested, demanding entry into Delaney Hall, where Trump administration and ICE are detaining people. Why are you demanding to enter somewhere where the federal government that you work for and you know you can't go in there, they can't let you go in there? Why are you demanding to go in there? Despite none of the required permits, ICE has decided to bring people into the facility because Donald Trump and ICE believe they are above the law. So now he's going after Donald Trump. Hey, Donald Trump, let me tell you something, Donald. Somebody needs to tag Donald. Hey, yo, just like how you going after Letitia James, just like how you got that chick on Fannie Willis, hey, yo, Ras is dirty. Ras.
Yeah, man, we got to make a correction.
What's up?
That was not the BA. According to Karima, that was Adim Kareem, the director of water and sewer.
Thank you. Thank you. Yo, I don't even be caring about these people's title. They just all just look like slave catchers and Uncle Toms to me. Like their titles don't mean nothing. They don't even have qualifications to have those titles. But anyway, so right here, ICE believe they are above the law. So you going at Donald Trump, please. All these people that's like messing with you, you got enough money, bruh. You got enough money. You know, we ain't Coochie Crunch. I'm never going to vote for you, never voted for you. I believe you're a racist, you're a white supremacist, you're an imperialist. That's what I believe. But this dude, if he going to come for you, just like Fannie Willis, just like Letitia James, if they going to all play this political game, yo, get them, bro. Yo, come down to North and come find out about Ras. I'm going to tell you one already. All these groups, all these fake people like Larry Ham, these fake activists, yo, Ras Baraka is directing money to them. That's why they're out there protecting them. Go see, follow the money. You follow the money, you see how corrupt all these people are. Ras will fight wherever we must to ensure no one is denied their right to safety or protection under the Constitution. Bro, we show you how the landlords are making people homeless. Making people homeless. Y'all pass laws. You and your council people pass laws to enable the slum lords to come in and steal from us. Look how much they're asking for. $5,800, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $100, $50, $25, $9. Yo, just donate. Send me some money. Even though bruh's a millionaire. Even though he's a millionaire 5 times over. He done sold the whole North and he done padded his pockets. Send him money, bro. He's saying send him money. Yo, these people are crazy. These are straight sociopaths. Now we get to this is the Tupac part right here. You see, because the first time we were showing, I'm showing you what they want the public to see. What they want to think of Ras. But you see, your boy went back. North residents, city official clash with local advocacy group during protests. So the Water Coalition, Anthony Diaz and them, they say, look, man, we got to go out here and march because the water poison. And we got to go march for George Floyd. And then you see the dude with the bald head, with his shirt off, the mayor's muscle. I don't know who this guy back here is with the rag on his head. I don't know. He probably belongs to one of them purple people eating people. I don't know what's going on. But he back there with whatever he got on. But look at True B.
Chairman, I want to add a little bit more context when you're done.
Go ahead, add your context.
So the Water Coalition, the reason why they're marching, because we found out that our water was poisoned. So they went to Ras Baraka, look, you got to do something about this. He refused. The Water Coalition had to take Ras to court, and that's the only reason why they was forced to redo our lead pipes. So now Ras, he goes around talking about Newark is leading the way in replacing lead pipes under my leadership. The people had to force him. They had to literally go to court, and the judge had to order that the city of Newark provide us resolve or make it right with the people as far as these lead pipes is going. He did not do this on his own. That is the real story. But the narrative that they put out there, he saw a problem and he attended to that problem. No, he was forced.
The people had to force him. We had to have rallies. Now check this out. I'm about to play it. Because like everything that they've been giving you right now about Newark, about Ras Baraka, is about how he's a revolutionary, he's this, he's that. Ras Baraka is worse than Donald Trump. Ras Baraka has divided this community in Newark. Divided them. The ones he pay do everything to fight against those, fighting for those that are suffering. The North residents that he paid do everything they can to stop us that are fighting for the people to do what we're doing. They stop rallies. When you ever heard that? How a revolutionary stopping a rally? A community rally? That's what you call Ras Baraka? Because these are all his minions. These are all his minions everywhere. You saw him in the video just now protecting Ras Baraka from themselves because nobody else was there. Nobody's trying to get to him. They protect him from a what? Well, a trespassing charge. While every day you got people that getting locked up, going through this system by themselves, through this wicked system, this criminal system, this prison, the school to prison pipeline we all know about. We all know there's no justice here. We all know that inherently. Even if ain't nobody tell you, you know ain't no justice here. The court system is not just. You know they create laws to criminalize us. You know all of that. Then he paid his people to go out and be the ones that killed Malcolm. True V would have shot Malcolm. True V would have killed King. How do I know that? When he walked out of prison, he called me, Africa, the chairman of the new African Black Panther Party, because he knew me. Because I've been getting word to him while he was in prison, telling him to stay up. Yo, I really wanted to see if I could get inside his mind. The people like this make me think people are hopeless. But he called me. I stopped what I was doing and I went and picked him up. Picked him up, took him to get something to eat, gave him a couple of dollars. I'm like, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? He said, I'm going down to City Hall. Take me down to City Hall and let me see what I'm gonna do down in City Hall. So when he said he going down to City Hall, I already knew what the wave was. I was like, you already know, man. Them people done destroyed this city, man. But that's where you want me to take you? I'm gonna take you. I dropped him off at City Hall. He got out of the car. We talked to a little bit, but he got out of the car and left. True V. This is 2020. What I'm talking about happened like last year when he came home last year. Went and picked him up, bruh. But when I tell you these people will kill King, will kill Malcolm, I'm not playing. You're about to see that in a second, yo. Let me play the video and show you how North politics really work, how Ras Baraka really work in North.
We have political power. North New Jersey is
Yo, that's Mitty. That's the mayor's brother. So now they come out to have a rally. They were going to walk down Clinton Avenue and walk down to the police station. They started at University High School. They got everybody to come together, and they about to start their march. They go Mitty. You saw, True V. That worked for them. Out there trying to bully the people. They're trying to bully them, telling them we have political power. Who is we, bruh? Everybody not millionaires. Everybody know don't own restaurants. Everybody know don't own cigar lounges. Not running around with pocketbooks. We have stopped in North. The average resident make about 30-some thousand, if that. 32, 33, 35. That's the number the state giving. I don't believe that. I think it's way lower than that. That's what the average person makes. Who got political power in North? The police run up, do whatever they want to do. The police been under a consent decree. Since Ras Baraka been mayor, the federal government had to watch them. Who has political power? You see, but he would never say none of that goofy stuff to my face. He would only say it to people that he think don't know him or like are afraid to really speak back to him. But I'm going to play the video. Watch them try to bully protesters. These are people that they're going around calling revolutionaries, activists. They're calling heroes. Watch the video and see how these people behave to North residents.
Do you understand that? Quiet down, quiet down. Quiet down. We're in conversation. The reason you want...
That's Pat Council. That told them to quiet down. I told you, all these people work for them. All these people that come around, that support them, they work for them. That's Pat Council. He's a councilman in the South Ward. He's telling everybody to quiet down so the deputy mayor could speak. Speak to the people. The people need to be quiet so they could hear this Uncle Tom speak. This is how they run politics here. I think he in parade rest. He's standing at attention because their general is speaking. You should go to those meetings and hear how Mitty talk to these people. Mitty talk to them like they're nothing. I told you I've been there. I've been in them rooms. He never talked to me like that, though. Because I'd shove them words right down his throat. They know who to play with like that. But you should hear how they talk to them pencil pushers in there. People that just trying to beg them for money, for a way to survive.
We don't read books to mimic the leaders in the book. We don't read books to be like them. Be like. That's not why we read books.
We don't read books to mimic the people in the books. We don't read books to be like them. What do you read the books for then? Tell me what you read the books for.
We read books to learn from it.
We read books to learn from it. If you learn it from it, you're mimicking how they move, bruh. You're mimicking their philosophies. Look at True V, bruh. Like, just look at them. But anyway, you read them books like you read Malcolm to understand Malcolm's philosophy, why he thought the way he did. And if you believe Malcolm, what he said makes sense, you follow it. You mimic that. That's what you read books for. You see, but this political operatives, this counterinsurgency, they're gonna come in the community and tell you, yo, just read the books to be reading them. Don't read it to learn, to use it to fight them back. Just read it to be reading them. Because if you read it and you understand what those books are saying, they're telling you Mitty is an Uncle Tom. That Ras Baraka is a traitor and his father ain't no good. Fred Hampton told you his father was no good. If you read Fred Hampton going to tell you Leroy Jones ain't worth nothing. If you read George Jackson, they're going to tell you Leroy Jones ain't worth nothing. That's Amiri Baraka. They're going to tell you, like, we can't work with Amiri Baraka because he's trying to save what we're trying to burn down. Amiri Baraka was not trying to burn down the system because he wanted to be a part of it. And what did he do? His son is the mayor. His family are part of the system while we all still catching hell. We catching.
A couple seconds, please.
Go ahead.
So just for clarity, for those who do not understand what's going on, Amiri Baraka, a.k.a. Leroy Jones, started a group called Nia Force. Nia Force is directly responsible for cultivating most of Newark's politicians that currently sit in office. They all was a part of that same group, and they all are a part of that same ideology, which thinks that the upper class is supposed to gatekeep the lower class.
All power to the people. Let me play the video.
People die so you don't die. People die so you don't die. People holding up signs because they don't want you to do it.
People die so that you don't die. What does that even mean? People die so, like you holding up signs, people die so that you don't die. What are you talking about? You're saying nothing. And True V just back there, his hype man. Right. What was Busta Rhymes' hype man name? Like he just back there. Split Star. Right. Right. That's what you hear him do. Right. He on his Split Star wave. He on his Split Star wave. He don't care if he tell the truth or not. He don't even know what he's talking about. Look at him. He look dumb as hell.
People die so you don't die. People holding up signs because they want you to do it. We have political power in this town already. Yes, sir. Go to another town to organize. They need your help. Not us.
Yo, when you listen to Mao, I started this playing Mao, and Mao is telling you how all the people in the world got to come together to fight. You hear what he's telling them? Don't come to this town to come help the people that are in this town fighting. Those that came from other towns. So people are staying home right now. And they're watching and they see what's going on in North. They see what happened with George Floyd, like what happened with the brother Hinton, because we're gonna try to get out there. We're gonna try to see how we can help that family out. People all around the world are watching and seeing what's going on. He's saying those people should stay out of it. They should just worry about what's going on in their communities. That's not what we learned from Mao. That ain't what we learned from any of our revolutionaries. Yo, Malcolm X was Pan-African. Marcus Garvey was Pan-African. Like, what is he talking about?
That, Chairman, the people that Ron is talking about that supported the mayor when he got locked up in ICE, all of them people wasn't from Newark?
None of them people from Newark. You see, but like, they're going to keep talking and contradicting themselves at the same time because they're frauds.
Can I say something?
So we believe in our people. Right. We believe in our mayor. Right. The mayor just created an executive order to talk about the police department. Right. Because he's not the police department. They're wrong. It's all facts. Google it. Google it. There's nothing I'm saying that's wrong.
This was in 2020. Has the police department been defunded? I wish a Republican would get this and show this, because the mayor is saying that they defunded the mayor put in paperwork to defund the police department. I want to see the mayor try to.
What he did, Chairman, was to take $5 million from the police department and put it into the anti-violence program, and it wasn't really that, because he just shifted money around, because those programs work closely with the cops. So those resources and funds they got, they share with the cops anyway.
No, but they did that for a couple seconds, 5%, which was $20 million.
But he's telling us, he's trying to act like the mayor's doing something, doing with the police department. The police department and the mayor are in bed together. This is his police force. That's who he used to bully residents. That's who he used to send me to court. I've been to court numerous times. He done took me to court. He done took my wife to court. I'm just talking about us. There's other people around the city that got to go to court because of Ras Baraka, because of these politicians. They weaponize the judicial system against the residents. That's normal behavior. Look at them. Look how they're suppressing speech. Your MIDI is the government. MIDI is Donald Trump. He's not supposed to come out to a protest and tell the protesters not to protest. What are you talking about?
Hello?
But this is that. What?
That's really what I really was about to say when I tried to unmute. Like, they're just horrible politicians in general. Like, how are you in front of protesters trying to convince them to stop protesting? Why are you even there? Like, as a it just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But they think they can bully people. This is the Ras Baraka administration right now in real time. This is how they operate.
Right. Not this information. But I'm going to tell you what. If you want to challenge me, I'm here to listen. The problem is you guys don't even listen to yourselves talk. You cannot come here talking about George Floyd, then pass out flyers talking about water. Water, come on. That's miseducation. Right. That's misleading. Come on. That's wrong. You've been out there, brother.
All right, so let me explain how that come together. So you're there talking about George Floyd. You're protesting the police brutality. And you're also passing out flyers. Like, hey, yo, the water's poison. If you want water, you'll hit us up. We're going to bring you water. Yo, that's organizing, bro. That's organizing 101. You pass out the leaflets so people will call you back because you know they need water. You're helping them. You're bringing the water. Once you bring the water to them, then you start talking to them, engaging them, trying to see how you could get them to join the larger movement. But
Chairman, they know that. That's why they don't want them to pass the fire.
Exactly.
They know that.
Exactly. They know that. That's why they don't want them to pass out the water. You see, but when you're watching it and you don't understand all of this, you don't see the nefarious tactics that they're using.
Yo, we're having a conversation.
You're not having a conversation. You hear the person speaking? That's Manny. Manny is an immigrant. Because like Ras Baraka is over there, they're talking about ICE and all that. They care so much about the immigrants. Manny's an immigrant that came to America and he joined the liberation to fight for people's rights. He a teacher too. I don't know if he's still a teacher. I don't know if they fired him by now, but he's a teacher. They be coming after him because of his activist ways. But Manny's there saying, yo, Manny, like, does anybody out here believe any politician is going to do anything to basically save any of us? That's what Manny's saying. They talking about something. We're talking. He's talking. We're having a conversation. You're not having a conversation. You are trying to intimidate. You're trying to bully the people. Look at him walk over there with his drawers on. This is the kind of people that they have working for them in all the institutions that they have. That's why I couldn't work for them. They put me with a group of idiots, religious zealots that have no idea what they're doing. And they think like they know. They don't think. They know it's not going to work. But these are the people that you put in those positions if you want to be able to handle those people because they're afraid. They don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. Truth, he don't know nothing. He's just looking for money to trick off with and try to pay his bills and smoke. That's all he out there for. This is easier than him going to get a job. I got to stop doing that. I got to stop doing that. I got to show him do this. Let me show him snatch the mic from them. Then we're going to move on.
Yo, we're having a conversation.
That's Pat Council. That's Pat Council. We having a conversation. Shut everybody up. Now I want to bring it back. I want you to see his face. Y'all saw his face just now? Let me bring it back. Look at Truth's face. Look at True V face back there. What? You're talking? That's a police officer with a mask on. That's a police officer. There's another police officer over here. They're all surrounded by the police. This is not no people taking up for them. Yo, that's why they allowed True V. Now remember, you just saw these police officers. Now watch what True V about to do, and the police officers just stand there.
Yo, we having a conversation.
Look how they're walking back. That's Al Musab right there. That's Al Musab. I told Al he was on the video. Yo, look at the background right there. That's Al Musab right there. He's a teacher. I hope you don't get in trouble for me pointing you out. But when we first came, we started working with the school system. Yo, Al Musab and us brought us into the North Caucus, because we was working in the schools like not for free. I mean, not for pay. We was doing this for free, trying to organize with the teachers to see how we could change stuff in the school. That's how we met Al Musab. He's there. They're there with the Water Coalition. I don't know if he's still with the Water Coalition or he's still part of this, or all this tactics, this antics that made them walk away from the revolution, walk away from fighting for people, because you lose your job. You lose everything when you fight against them. Watch True V yank the mic, the stuff, and the police are just standing there, do nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. He look like he hot. Look at him. You see the ignorance? Malcolm X said the ballot or the bullet. How many of y'all own tanks? You got tanks. Ras Baraka got tanks. He got guns. He got the police department. Why you ain't use that when you was getting locked up, B? But you're talking to the civilians, you're talking to these people and asking them where the tanks to go fight the government. You see, they play this game. They move the ball. They keep moving it to where it sounds impossible to be able to fight back. That's what they're there for. That's what Midi, Ras Baraka, the administration, they're there to oppress the people. That's their only purpose here, to make money while oppressing the people. That's why they're here. We got more. I'm going to forward it a little bit.
I'm not paying for your speaker.
I'm not paying for your speaker. After you don't rip the speaker, the police standing right there, allowing you to brutalize, abuse, and bully people. Don't nobody want to hear nothing you got to say, man. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. So now they got their protest. Look right here. Y'all see this guy right here? That's Sharif Imhotep. He's supposed to be a Black Panther. He got on his Gucci shirt, got on his shades. He's there trying to disrupt the rally that the people are having. He called himself a Black Panther. He's running around as protection for the mayor. Yo, that's what's going on here. Before we came on the scene, these are the kind of Black Panthers that they had around here. Him, Bashir Akinyele, all of them. Straight frauds. Using the Panther name.
Don't forget Baba Saeed.
Baba Saeed, all of them. Straight frauds. Frauds. Look at them. They're trying to break up the rally. See, look, these are the people that they pay. These are the family members. They're out here trying to intimidate them. Get her some water. She's thirsty. Hey, yo, this is not Africa Report. This was done by Tap Into North. They did this. This was 4 years ago. They did this. You see, most people probably ain't see it. But they put this video out. They recorded it. They put the video out, and we watching it in 2025 because we tired of the lies.
On the side, people, there is the QR code if you want to read the full link, or you can go right into Tap Into and put in the search bar the headline of the article.
All power to the people. You can read the whole article. But like this said, I ain't do this. Hear that? See, you give those people money, they'll turn against anybody. Anybody. You give them a job, they'll turn against anybody. They're trying to disrupt the rally. They're trying to disrupt the rally. They're out there peacefully trying to have a rally,
and the Ron Baraka minions are trying to disrupt the battle. Look at them. Look at them. She gonna mess around and say somebody touched her. They're trying to disrupt the rally. This is Ras Baraka administration. They go to twin. They go to twin over here. They go to twin. That's another twin. That's the other twin. They go through V. All of these people are the mayor's people trying to intimidate these people at a rally. They're trying to have the march, but they won't let them have the march. Come on, man. Right here, that's a twin. Him. You see, yeah, you just look right at me. This is another twin. That's the other twin that worked for the mayor. They go the other one over here, I think. But wherever he at, but that's all these people are political activists, political what, patients?
Operatives.
Political operatives. I don't know, I keep forgetting that word. But political operatives. That's what they are. This is not Newark residents. These are not Newark residents stopping the people, Newark residents, from having a protest. This is the mayor's people, the people that work for the mayor. This is the mayor's doing. This is what he used that money to do. Money that's supposed to be allocated to serve the community. He uses it to protect himself, to get people to go out and bully other residents. That's what he do with the money, man. That's what he's doing. He's out there showing content, like dividing the community with these people, and they bully people. They shoot up people's houses. He has straight thugs that's supposed to be working for him. So you could say, so you feel you're a politician that's in conflict with the mayor. Yo, they could come shoot up your house. They could come shoot you, do whatever, and the mayor act like he don't know about it. Yo, that's what we living with in Newark. There's nothing progressive about Newark. Yo, Ras Baraka is the worst of what black culture, what black people have to produce. Like I said, these are the kind of black people that sold us into slavery. These are the black people that owned us during slavery. And these are the black people that killed all our revolutionaries. You seen them right here. They're right in your face. Yeah. The government paid them to go and kill our leaders. Look at them. Look at them. Okay, get out of here. Remember, there are police there, but they're police there, but they're hiding their uniform. They ain't plain clothes. There are police there watching all of this happen, watching them disrupt this march. If Raz was a revolutionary, was progressive, yo, he would be leading the march. He wouldn't be there trying to break it up. But he's trying to break it up because he's the mayor, and he know the police is under a consent decree, and he know the water's poison, so he want to shut them up, so the residents don't know. Because he understand once the residents know, once they're aware, once the residents get pissed off enough, he in trouble. He can't show his face nowhere in Newark. Once the people know you're the one that's poisoning their children, you in trouble. Look at this bully. Look at his bully. This other cat too. I don't know his name either. This one right here with the red t-shirt. I don't know his name either. This one over here, that's Sharif, fake emo tech, whatever. No, these people make me think Khalid Muhammad was suspect. Because they all say they all claim they came from the Khalid Muhammad's school of teaching or whatever. Him, Akinyele, Baraguni, whatever the crap he be talking. I mean, all those people, they're all frauds, man. They're all frauds. But this dude, I don't know his name, but he one of them. Boy came out of prison, they gave him a job, he would snuff you in a minute. He would put you in a concentration camp in a minute. Okay. They're trying to make it down there, they're trying to make it all the way down. But you notice how they blocked it off. Yo, they're trying to go past this light and go all the way to the police station. That they started their march all the way up the street at University, and they're marching, trying to go down there. You see the police SUV parked right in the middle, because like they're blocking them.
They're not going to let them go all the way down there. That's why they got the SUV park right there. Everything was strategic. If you're not from North, if you're not from here, you don't understand how things move. Yo, they're like 2 blocks away from the police station. Yo, there's no police there, but the police are in plain clothes. They're working for the mayor, and the mayor's using them to attack protesters. This is what's going on in Newark. This is what y'all should be showing on MSNBC, CNN, all these places. Y'all should be showing how people are getting kicked out of their homes, how Raspberry Rock is in bed with the slumlords, but they're not showing that. They're showing the ICE detention center. We're going to get there in a minute.
Peace. No peace. No peace. No peace.
I'm trying to fast forward this to where I'm trying to get it to. Like, look at them just bullying people, son. Straight coward. Straight coward. Without the police, without all the people, he ain't doing none of that. Yeah, I missed it right here. Watch him. Watch True V. Look at him. He's going after Diaz. Keep your eye on True V. 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 Like, that's what he do. He's being passive aggressive. Look at him. You see? He yanked himself right out of his hand. He yanked his bullhorn. One of his men said, gave it to him. That's True V. That's his job. That's what he's here to do for the mayor. You see, but he only do that to people he think he could get that off on. Yo, we was in Camden, and we was down there talking about the mayor ain't worth nothing. He was there. You're not coming to take nothing out of my hand, bruh. You're not coming to take nothing out of my hand. They know who to play them games with, bruh. Yo, he's a bully. They bully people that are smaller than them, people that think they could get it off on. They got the police, they got the city, they got all these fake groups around there with them, and they just running around bullying people. Yo, we don't bully nobody, bro. We bully the bullies. That's who Black Panthers bully. Black Panthers stand with the people to fight the bullies. Straight clown. When I talk about these people killed Malcolm, these people did this, look what he did. So this weekend, let me bring it back. Let me tell you first before I go to it. This weekend, there's another Panther organization out in Philly. So we've been trying to come together to start collaborating with all the Panthers across the country. Yo, we already got another Panther organization in New Jersey. You see, we're doing all of this with no money. This is 24 hours way of life, of organizing. Because if you bring the people together, you can fight back against imperialism. So we're everywhere. We're outside the country. We're international now. We had a chapter outside of the country. This is the work that we've been doing in the community to bring the people together to try to fight back, to try to pull their resources together and start to buy up the things in their community, the means of production in the community, to come together, to walk away from City Hall, walk away from these politicians. Nothing you do with this politician is going to bear any fruits. Walk away from the system. We've learned now, after 60, 80, 90, 100 years, we've learned that these people are liars. This government will do nothing for us. We're not telling you to go pick up guns and go to war with the government. No, we're not telling you that. We're telling you to come have these meetings so we could get to know each other, so we could understand that we need to pull our resources together to start to buy homes so we are never homeless. They can gentrify us out of the homes that we own. If we pull our resources together, we can do that. You see, it's hard. It's hard to trust. It's hard to trust each other because we've been taught not to trust each other. But that's what we push. If Sequeen is still here, that's what we push. For us to work together, pull our resources together, and start to work in our communities to protect each other.
And that's totally different from us helping you run your business.
Yes. Yes. I mean, but like, this is what we're dealing with. We're not here to help you to raise money, to help you go run your business. We're trying to put institutions in the community to serve everybody. That's what we're trying to do here. I don't know if Sequin is still here, but we're going to keep going. Now, when I say True V will kill Malcolm, will kill Dr. King, it's not a euphemism. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. While we're trying to work with other Panther organizations, I'm going to show you the message that he sent to the other Panther organization. No True V, that's his name. at Panther Party for Self-Defense. Man, you need to stop being a promoter of fraud. You see, my name is Africa the G on Instagram. Of fraud, Europe the G. Because you are in no wise Africa or Africa minded, nor are you a G. I don't understand what he's saying. You are toying with people, their kids, and so forth. Someone is going to catch you dead in your track as a parent. You see what I'm talking about? You see what he's saying? Someone is going to catch you dead in your tracks as a parent, a father, and you are not going to be able to black your way out of it. You will be exposed and exposed more and more now, and this is going to come from real voices in Newark who count. Yo, you already seen True V. He's not a real voice. He worked for the mayor. He's a political operative. He's O'Neill, the one that killed Fred Hampton. That's who True V is. In other words, I think you should stop your fraud while you are ahead. But he's right into dumb, and he's talking to me. Like, he's just being weird. Like, you at Panther for Self-Defense. Anyway, in other words, I think you should stop your fraud while you are ahead, because you are making yourself literally believe that you are doing something when the only thing you are really successful at doing is doing the devil's business of divide and conquer. I'm the one at the protest, dividing people at the protest, bro. You are a social media gangster. I'm a social media gangster. You go look on Instagram, look on Facebook, look on all these places. You see me confronting the police. You see me confronting authority. You see me building institutions in our community. But this is how you talk about me, the people that don't know me. You are a social media gangster who does nothing but record people, you and your family. I guess they're the royal family now since you run the party, laughing my ass off. But you are and have been a fraud. If you truly love black people, you wouldn't play such trickery on their minds, especially not the young, impressionable ones. What trickery? The school's not educating the children. As a Panther, we're supposed to build institutions in the community. So we have an after-school program where we help them with their homework, we help them read, we work on boxing, basketball, football. Whatever the child is interested in, we give them that to be able to talk to them, to teach them. What trickery? Nobody's paying me. Everything we do is for free. But this is what he wrote to this other Panther organization. When I say True V will kill Malcolm and Martin, this is what they did. This was COINTELPRO. Go from Panther group to Panther group, calling them names. Let me keep finished. Peace and grand rise and all. Everything that I'm about to write on this page is real. I'm not and never have been a hater. You are Uncle Tom, a sellout. That's what you are. I genuinely love black people more than we hate ourselves. I am born and raised in the city of Newark. I am really loved. Nobody loved you. And respected by the people. Nobody respects you. Of Newark community. Block by block all over this city. I don't claim to know you personally, per se. And you may not know me personally, per se. But the one thing for sure, you can seriously and thoroughly G-check me with those in Newark community, and they'll let you know this is authentic and real. And what I'm about to say. Okay, so we just G-checked him. We just looked at who he is. We just looked at who he is. He's a political operative. He worked for the government. He worked for the mayor. This guy, he's talking about me. The one who claims to be Africa, he spelled my name wrong. I spelled my name with a G. Y'all put some respect on my name. Africa G, yes. The one claiming to be the chairman of the Black Panther Party, I'm claiming. I guess all the work I'm doing, I'm just claiming, fake doing this work. On here is an informant. I am an informant. Me, Africa, that be going against the police, that be here fighting for the people, that can't work in the city, can't work in the schools, can't work nowhere around here. Every time I get on the plane, the police take my stuff up to check it because they say I'm a whatever risk they say I am. I am the informant, not you that get a government check. I'm going to keep reading. An informant for the United States government and has many people sitting in prison as a result of his cooperative lies on people in the courtroom and in the discovery. That alone will get you killed on the streets. That alone will get you killed on the streets. He is a former United States service member who was dishonorably discharged for sealed reasons. He is someone who worked for Mayor Rob Baraka at one of Newark alternative schools, took that opportunity from the mayor and used it to fill up his lustful pedophilia and sexually molesting ways by dealing with underage students that were trusted to his care. I mean, the man had pictures of the students on his laptop, and the students were naked and underage. You never hear this guy talking about any of this, nor can he deny any of it. You're gonna hear my name later when they do the what you call it, when I post, when you see the interview that somebody did of the work we do in the community. My real name is Thomas Ibiang, Thomas. Last name Ibiang, but you spell it with an I, Ibiang. So go Google me, cause I'm gonna deal with this now. I mean, they've been making these allegations for a couple of years. I'm gonna deal with this right now. Go Google my name, put it in. If I'm a rapist, if I ever raped anybody, if I did anything, I'm gonna be under Megan's law. You could Google me and see my rap sheet. Your armed robbery. You're gonna see guns. You're gonna see drug dealing. You're gonna see all that savage stuff I did as a kid growing up on the streets. Cause I was on the streets. I told you I went to prison. I went to prison for a reason. I mean, I was on the streets. You go Google that, you ain't gonna see none of this goofy stuff you wrote on here. They make us stuff like this and send it to people. And send it to other people.
I'm not that, Chairman. Sorry to interrupt
you. You say what?
Sorry to interrupt you. But he's claiming that you're a child molester and you have child porn on your laptop.
Yes. And I was
you did that when you was working
for the mayor.
So
and I'm not in jail. They didn't report.
You're not in jail. So that means the mayor is complicit and also culpable if it's true. For
but let me. Yeah, I understand. Let me finish. I want to stay focused here. Now, I mean, it's like, this is what they do to try to discriminate. Because before they kill you, they must dehumanize you. They must make people see you like this. This is what True V did. Remember I told you I picked up True V when he came home from prison. Took him to get something to eat, gave him a couple of dollars, dropped him off in front of City Hall. I never did nothing to True V. True V's mad at me because I hold the mayor accountable for housing. Because if you ask True V, why you mad at Africa, and if this is what he listed, and I haven't done none of this, there's no evidence that I did any of this, so why you mad at Africa, True V? Tell the real reason why you're mad at Africa. My point is saying all of this is, you must know that this guy is a fraud. He's a community fraud who does not and cannot do this very same thing, kind of event in his own town. And for those babies who live right next door to him, but he can find his way out to your community, asking you to trust him and his perversion with your kids. He has to do this elsewhere because the people of North are hip to who he is and to what he has done and been doing. As one of North's authentic voices, I must warn everyone, I should have read this in his voice, I should warn everyone on this guy's page and all who intends to commune with this guy of just who this guy is. He is using his name, Black Panther Party, and they need food to fraudulently push his way into your household by way of your most precious ones. This is what True V is telling people about me. All the work that I've been doing since I walked out of prison, everything we've been doing in the community, paying for people to go for children to go to school, everything that we've done, every single day of my life is dedicated to the struggle. Every single day. I could run it down to you when I wake up, from when I wake up till I go to sleep. Because what you do is who you are. What you do is who you are. Every day of your life, the things you do, it ain't what you say. It ain't what you tell people, what you write. It's what you do. Y'all get up at 6 in the morning. After I drop patients off, I go pick up the kids, take the kids in our program, take them to school. I mean, every single day to make sure they go to school, to understand. I'm talking about from kindergarten up, to make sure they understand how to show up. That showing up is a prerequisite to being successful. Because most times you go to jobs, people are always taking off. They don't never show up. They're always late. So I'm there every morning making sure they go to school. After I drop them off from school, I do what I got to do. The little time I have, do what I got to do. Then I got to come home and food prep. Food prep, get their food together for them to eat lunch when I pick them up at 2:30, 3 o'clock. I mean, for them to go to the after-school program so they have something to eat. I pick them all up. I drive around the whole city, pick them all up. This is my day job every day.
And that food do not come from any government program.
The food don't come from government program. They come from our pockets. Then pick them all up. We go to the gym. They eat. They do whatever. Drink water. The water comes from the Water Coalition. The same people that was protesting that True V and them was trying to bully. They provide the water, the clean water for the kids to drink at the after-school program. When we're done with the after-school program, they're ready doing their homework, they finish reading, they finish boxing, I drop them home, drive around the whole city. Me and Captain Patience be in the car, taking them all to their homes. We going everywhere in North. We going to East Orange. We going from Chancellor all the way down to Broadway, dropping kids off, and then we finally come home. And by the time I get home, it's like 8, 9 o'clock. And I don't have time to do nothing. I don't even have time to eat because I'm trying not to eat after 6 o'clock now because I need to lose weight. I was wailing with my weight. I wasn't taking care of myself. So when we come home, like it's a struggle. I feel guilty if I eat after 6 o'clock. But like that's the time I get home. Then I got to go to sleep and wake up the next day and do it all over again. And then you do all of that for years. Not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years. Yo, we've been doing this for like 20 years. It's children that we have raised, slept in our home, brought bed bugs in our home. We had to throw everything away. We slept on the floor for years. Work that we've been doing. And then you read this nonsense. You read this nonsense from political operatives. Then when you come up here and you try to show this, you have people up here talking about, are we going to be talking about these people? How you going to know these people unless you know who they are? This is what he said to the group in Philly about Africa, about me, to try to tarnish my name. This is what True V said. I'm still mad. This is what the reply came from the Panther Party for Self-Defense. At North True V, 2 things. First, the brother you're speaking of isn't putting on this event. Like I'm not putting on the event they're having. The Panther Party for Self-Defense PA chapter is, like they putting it on. The brother was showing support by promoting it. Because any organization that's talking about liberation, that's fighting for our people, yo, I will promote it all day. I'll share it. I'll put it on my story. I'm looking for them. I'm looking for people that's fighting in the struggle. Yo, my life is dedicated to that. So I'm searching everywhere. I'm combing through everything to find them. I cast a wide net to try to find these people. 2, those are some very steep accusations, brother. Ones that can get someone hurt. Being that these are so serious, we won't write you off or dismiss what you are saying outright. But this isn't the first time someone has made terrible accusations about a party leader, and usually they do so without any proof. So do you have any proof of what you are saying? Could you reach out to us at 267-582-6479? Call that people and see if I'm telling the truth. And see if True V hit them up. To express and offer evidence of your concern. That's what they told him. They told him to show them the evidence of what he said. You see, because they're an organization. This is not just people on the streets that just go and listen to what you're saying and run with it. True V. My brother, first, as I said, these things are all factual. Because you saying it, we should believe it's factual, huh, True V? Come to Newark and the facts will be made clear. So they should leave from Philadelphia and come all the way to North to come see you for you to make the facts clear. Second, that guy ain't no damn leader. Who he leading? His wife, his daughter, and his son, all who know the real truth about this guy, along with the community. And this is an accusation that people always lob out there. Let's deal with that. My wife, my daughter, my son, they're all Panthers. If you are a revolutionary and you don't even have your own home organized, then you a fraud. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. If you can't organize the people that see you every single day, if they don't listen to you, why should I listen to you? The first people I set out to organize, when I told myself, yo, I really believe everything that I've gone to school and learned, everything that I've studied on my own, I believe this thing to be true. And this is the path I want to go with my life. Yo, why would I find a mate or be with somebody that don't agree? Like, what's wrong with you? That's why you break up. That's why your relationships don't last that long. My wife is just as strong as I am. If anything happened to me, she can carry on. Like last week, I was gone. I'm over there starting the chapter in DR. She over here hosting the city council meeting for the people city council meeting. That's what she was over here doing. She's not on the screen, but she put all of this together for me to be able to present it to you. We all have our different roles. My wife is the backbone of everything I do. Without her, I wouldn't be nothing. And so is my son and my daughter. We are one. But people always saying, yo, your son and your wife. They shouldn't support what we do, what I do? You're bugging. Third, tell him to host in his own city the kinds of things that he's trying to collaborate with you all on. He can't. Yo, every summer we host a barbecue down in Spires. We're going to host one in a couple of weeks. Yo, every summer we have a basketball league where all these kids, 60 kids, 100 kids, yo, all these kids come out. I'm about to show you the story. Yeah, these are serious facts, not allegations. Check the guy's record. Vet your leaders, my guy. If the people ain't crown you, especially the people where you are from, the people who know you, that should raise an antenna automatically. You are not the people. You are a political operative. Go in the hood, go in Spires and see if they co-sign Africa. Go in the Hooterville section and see if they co-sign Africa. Wherever you go, people co-sign me. Go to prison, people that did time with me, and ask them if they co-sign Africa, if they saw Africa holding its own in prison. Anywhere you go, anywhere on God's green earth, man, I do what I do. I'm Africa the G, bitch. Real talk. I ain't fronting. I'm confident in who I am because I know what I put in this game. I know what I put in. True V is nothing to me. I wouldn't talk to somebody like True V. He's beneath me. Anybody that will do this, that behaves like this, is an enemy to the people. These are serious facts, not allegations. Check the guy's record. Vet your leaders, my guy. If people ain't crying, that should raise antenna automatically. You don't think the Panther spirit exists in North? It does, beloved, and it does not exist in, through, or by this fraud. Who is the Panther that you know? Sharif Imhotep that's protecting the mayor? You freaking clown. But like we watching it. Yo, we watching it in real time. These are the people that killed our leaders that fought for us in the past. True V is one of them. If you know True V, real talk, your boy's a rat. Your boy will kill you, will kill everybody you know for Ras Baraka so he could make money.
Chairman,
Nobody told him to do this. Nobody told True V to go and do this. He did this on his own. He's a self-motivated rat, snitch, Uncle Tom. Go ahead, General Secretary.
Oh my God, I was just thinking of my son and I totally forgot, but it happened.
Now remember that
political prisoners.
Go ahead, what?
We have political prisoners in United States jails right now. Freedom fighters, revolutionaries. I have never seen Roz advocate for any of those people. I have never seen him get the people together to go say, free our political freedom fighters. But yet, all them fake people and media and police and fake activist group went down there to free Roz from a trespassing charge. When we got our brothers and sisters, Assata Shakur still hiding in Cuba right now, that he speaks nothing about. But that's how they miseducate the people. Roz is not somebody you fight for. All the people I just named, those are who you fight for.
All power to the people. All power to the people. So they go to that Panther group. They talk to True V again. So to establish correct dialogue, the brother is the chairman of the new African Black Panther Party there in Newark, New Jersey. You are speaking to. The Panther, we are the Eastern Division of the Panther Party for Self-Defense originating in California. We aren't dismissing what you are saying at all. We are merely asking for proof. They keep asking him for proof. He has none. There are a lot of groups out here that have taken on the Black Panther ideology, and we partner with different groups such as the man you are accusing is part of to serve our community in a larger, more unified capacity. All we are asking is that you offer us paperwork or show some sort of proof of what you are saying, because imagine if we lived in a world where you could just accuse somebody of something or something and they get held accountable without any proof. The U.S. government does that to our people all the time. We cannot perpetuate the same type of injustice upon each other. This is why we are requesting proof of what you are saying, and we offer the phone number that you could reach us at to discuss it. Yo, they keep telling him to offer proof. He refused to. You see, but when they go around the city talking about me to different people, people don't ask them for proof. People may just listen to them and probably believe the crap they're saying about me. But this is what they go around. No matter all the work that we do in the community, this is how they talking about me. So your boy went out to ICE. Ross Baraka went out to the thing. Yo, none of these people have been let go. None of these people, nothing he's doing. Nothing he's doing down at ICE. And what is he down at ICE for? He's down at ICE because ICE has been going around grabbing people that they say are undocumented, and they're lying. Most of these people be documented. They're going through the court process. They're saying they're in gangs. They're not in gangs. They're saying they belong to this MS-13, MS. They're not doing none of that. But Trump is using it as a political football to please his political party. The people that support him as a Republican. The people that support going around and hunting down immigrants and deporting them. So he's trying to appease them. See, but the funny part is Trump has deported less people than Biden. Has deported less people than Obama, less people than Bush. You see, because Trump needs the migrant. He has businesses where they use the migrants. So he just comes out like it's all in the media. They try to show you like a few people that they deport here and try to make it like it's a big thing. But Trump is really not trying to deport as many people. Yo, I think Barack Obama deported 5 million. Trump only deported 1 his first term. And I guarantee you by the time he's done this term, he's going to deport, he ain't going to deport 5 million all combined. He's not. I mean, but they try to make it like Trump is this big boogeyman going after the migrants. Like they put it all out in the media, but you go look at the numbers. And I'm not taking up for Trump. I believe Trump is a sociopath. But the Democrats are frauds. Ross Baraka is a fraud. So because all this stuff is in the media, they want to take advantage of it. They want to take advantage of it and get political numbers, get votes, people to go vote for Baraka. So Baraka and them sit down in the room and say, you know what? We should go over here and get a trespassing charge for fighting, to acting like we're fighting for the immigrants, those being detained by ICE. And then the media take it and they run with it, and they get his name out there. He get name notoriety, and like people go out there and be like, oh, all right, yo, Ross Baraka is fighting for them, because the people, the masses of people are against what Trump is doing. So he goes over there, put his foot over there. They lock him up for like an hour or two for trespassing. They let him go. He get a summons, but he get all these people that's going to go vote for him. This is the political games they playing, but none of these people are released. None of these people are released. And when you look into Ross Baraka record, Ross Baraka supported Biden. Ross Baraka supported Obama. Ross Baraka has been supporting this government that's been going to all these countries, overthrowing their leaders, bombing them. In Honduras, Bertha Cáceres, whatever her name is, Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. She said Hillary Clinton was going to be the one that killed her. Go check up on Bertha Cáceres in Honduras. This is a couple of years ago. She's dead now.
I just remembered. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just remember when we was watching that video about the Houthis. The guy said that it was Obama that created the worst humanitarian crisis in Yemen when he was in power.
See? These people, these Democrats, they're the one causing all of this. They're causing people to flee their homes, to come and look, because everybody around the world, they used to, I don't know if they're still thinking it, everybody around the world used to think America, the streets was paved with milk and honey. Like when you come over here, everything is nice, and everything is, yo, they don't know. They don't know the hell people catching in America. So these people go through all that trouble, pay all that money to try to escape the poverty, the suffering that they're going through in their country because of this government. That they're going through because of this government. And they come over here, now one political class is running around, rounding them up, throwing them in back of cars, and just and sending them to concentration camp. And the other one, the more sinister one, is using this opportunity to get votes. To get votes. I didn't put the other videos here. I mean to get votes. I wanted to put the video to show you where they're taking all these men. Because it's only men that they're coming after. It seems like only men are the illegal ones. Not the children, not the women. Only men is who they're attacking. By and large. 90% of it, 99% of it is all Spanish men that they're attacking. Because it's only Spanish people that are immigrants in America. There's nobody from Africa, from the islands, from nowhere. There's no immigrants from over there. Everything they show you on TV is Spanish people from South America. That's who they want to be the face of immigration. Like nobody else is an immigrant. Not one person is going to be allowed to leave them facilities. Nothing Ras Baraka did 2 days ago is going to change the course of action, the material condition of anyone. The only thing it's going to do is get some dumb person to go in there and go vote for him. None of these politicians mean as well. All these politicians are the reason why we are catching hell. Real talk. All these politicians are the reason why we're catching hell. Yo, we've been here for a minute. I mean, it's 2:05. I want to show you this last clip. Now, this last clip is important. I don't know what you watch. I don't know what movies. I do know. Most of y'all watch Empire. People watch all this goofy stuff, this reality shows. But anything that I watch, that I consume, it has to have a little seasoning at least of liberation. I've been watching Andor. Andor is better than every single show, any movie, anything you could put out. The writing for that show is better than all of that because it talks about fighting against the empire. The United States of America is the empire. Western hegemony is the empire. Imperialism is the empire. That's who we've been fighting against. Imperialism is what Malcolm was fighting against, what King was fighting against. Go listen to their speeches. They're fighting against imperialism, capitalism, white supremacy. That's what we're fighting against. You see, and they make it hard. They make it hard for you to fight, for you to stand with your people, because they'll take your job. You see them, they'll come out there and bully you. They use the police to suppress anything you're doing. So people are afraid to fight. I deal with people all the time that they think twice, like, is this what I really want to do? I mean, and they always be shook, but I don't be having the words. I really don't have the words to try to motivate nobody. I don't. I just do the work. I mean, I don't have the time to try to grab the tech. I can't, because while I'm doing that, I'm not doing the work of building the institutions. But what he said right here, listen to this real quick. Listen, this is the hottest bars I've heard in a long time. Listen to this conversation. If I could get it on right and stop messing it up. Let me see. Nah, but when I get this video out, try to post it, yo. Post it everywhere. We need everybody to see this and understand what Ras Baraka is. But listen to this. So she just asked him a question. No, let me play.
If I died tonight, was it worth it?
If I die tonight, was it worth it? If I lose my job, if I end up in prison, was it worth it? Was it worth standing for people, fighting for people? Think about it, because that's what people think about. I don't want to go fight for nobody. I don't want to do this. I got to go to work. I'm worried about my job, paying my rent. Listen to what he told her.
You've done this before. You must have thought about it.
You've done this before. You must have thought about it. I did think about it. If I go against Ras Baraka, I can't get no job around here. I did think about it. Like, that person ain't going to be able to mess with me. I had court cases. Your lawyers refused to take my court case because I'm going to war with the mayor. Because I'm highlighting the contradiction of what the mayor is doing. I'm serving the people that the mayor is oppressing. The lawyers don't want to take my case. People don't want to do no business with me. I understand what it means to be marked. What it means to be isolated and shunned. Yeah, we understand that. My wife can't get a job here. I can't get a job here. Yeah, I understand. Listen to what Andor tell her.
This makes it worth it. This. Right now. Being with you, being here at the moment you step into the circle. Look at me. You made this decision long ago. The Empire cannot win.
Imperialism can't win, yo. You know, this killer cops can't win, man. They can keep killing us and getting away with it. They can't win. I mean, and by you standing beside me fighting back, this where you supposed to be at. This make it worth it to know that I'm not alone fighting these people by myself. This makes it worth it. There is other people out there that's tired of being exploited, tired of being sold into bondage, tired of working 3 jobs just to be able to survive. It's other people out there ready to step in the circle and fight back. You know what somebody said to me this morning? How many people in the world you think like you? I told them less than 1%. He's like, how many people do you think you're going to influence with everything you're doing? You're going to influence more than 1%? I told him I don't even think so. That's what I told him. But you're going to listen to the end of this, and I'm going to tell you why I told him that.
You'll never feel right unless you're doing what you can to stop them.
You will never feel right unless you're doing what you can to stop them, to stop imperialism, to stop white supremacy, to stop patriarchy, to stop fascism. You will never feel right. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good she looked. I don't care how good he looked. I don't care what you get. I don't care how many things you have. You will never feel right. You're not happy right now because you're not in the movement, because you're not doing nothing to stop any of this. Right now, as we speak, you're not happy. I know you're not happy because I've been there. And I had to make the decision myself. Where do you stand? Do you stand with the people or do you stand with the politicians? Do you stand with the corporations? Do you stand with the power, with imperialism? And I had to make that decision. And I told myself I would never be happy if I'm with them and I'm watching the people suffer. So when I made up my mind, can't nobody tell me nothing else. You can't change me no more. And once you make up your mind, can't nobody change you. Once you understand, you will never be happy until you stop them. You do everything you can to stop them. You will never be happy.
And Chairman, and just to add to that, and that's where you find your joy, your happiness in serving
the people,
in fighting against imperialism. Right now, the life we have, it's hard, it's a struggle, but I can honestly say that I'm happy. I am content with this life I have.
All power to the people. All power to the people.
You're coming home to yourself. You've become more than your fear. Let that protect you.
Yo, when you figure it out, he said you're coming home to yourself. Because everything we are right now, everything we are at this moment is a social construct. From when we went to school, from the media, from everything we consume in our minds of what it means to be in a relationship, what it means to be what it means to be beautiful, what beauty is, what humanity is. All of it is a social construct. When you come into yourself, you learn that all of it is a social construct, and you start to build yourself from the ground up. There's no more beautiful space than that. There's nothing more beautiful than that, than understanding who you are. And then you start to think about the stars, the planets, everything outside of the world. And you see yourself as part of the cosmos. Not just a thing. Not just living to wake up to go work, to buy things. It's a different kind of experience. I can't explain it to you. You going to have to search it inside of your soul and find it. I can't make you get it. I can't give it to you. Nobody gave it to me. I studied. I humbled myself. And that's how I found it.
I want to share this little bit.
Hold on, let me finish this.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then that tear dropped from her eye. Real talk. And even the part where he said, look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Like, ain't no need to be afraid. Yo, Sequeen, you ain't got to be afraid. You could survive without City Hall. You could survive without ChatGPT to help you put this stuff into words for you to be able to spit it out. Yo, just read the books. Just study the stuff I'm telling you to study. And you're going to know what I know. And you're going to surpass me. But if you keep playing this game, lying to yourself, I mean, trying to do things like you say one thing, but you're doing something else, you just jerking right. What you want to say, General Secretary?
Oh, man, I forgot. You can move on to the Queen.
Yo, you the illest, yo. Yo, you are the illest. Why you forget?
But I don't know about the ChatGPT.
Go ahead, and put your volume up. I can't hear you.
I said I agree with the ChatGPT. I mean, I said I don't know about the ChatGPT part, but I agree with the City Hall.
Yo, nah, man, I gotta make a little joke. You feel me? But nah. Yo, like I gotta go through all of that. I gotta show all those videos to show what it is, bro. I mean, like the work I do, yo, you don't see me down in City Hall protesting, talking about these dudes. Yo, I focus my energy on building in the community. Yo, when I say we gotta bring our money together for us to build stuff, yo, we pay dues every month. if anybody that's interested in coming together to do this, to build this stuff, you got to come pass the class. You got to come pay the dues. We got to get up enough money to start doing business, to start buying stuff. I don't have enough money to go buy houses. You don't. Individually, we don't have enough money to do nothing. But together, we are unstoppable. And until you get to that point where you're ready to join the circle, to join the liberation of our people, yo, there's nothing. I could talk all day, but it will mean nothing to you. It will mean nothing. I mean, I don't have the other videos. Hey, General Secretary, I want to show this one. Come put it on Instagram real quick.
Oh, which video?
Come put my Instagram on. Now, cause I gotta show this video right here, yo, cause this encapsulates everything we've been dealing with. This encapsulates this video, yo. It touched so many people, yo. It's been a while since I posted a video on Instagram, and it reached this many people, and this many people are still commenting over it. I mean, I gotta go to Instagram real quick.
Go ahead.
Nah, cause when you're thinking about what do we do, how do we fight back, how do we stop? Like the video I'm about to show is about the brother Hinton. The brother Hinton, dude done crashed out. He done went and killed that police officer. He's not walking out of there. They're going to have to make him pay. They're going to have to make him pay for what he did to that armed agent of the state. The judge is not letting him go. Keeping it a buck with you. That's reality. You know that. I know that. I mean, so all of that is on his mind. When he's laying, don't play it. Move that. Not this one, the video. But all of that is playing in his mind. Like when you first get locked up and you sitting down in the jail cell, you're going through in your mind everything that happened that day for you to end up there. And he knows right now laying in that jail cell, like, what you call it? Stop. He knows laying in that jail cell that his life is basically over. But he's telling himself, yo, like, what else do I do? They killed my son. And he's holding on to that. And you know you got to fight this system by yourself. So they come and get him that Monday, whatever day they came and get him for him to go to court, and you're walking into the courtroom by yourself against this behemoth, against the United States government, with their lawyers, your lawyer that's probably a public defender that's working with them. Everybody in there is against you. The police department, you see the police threatening this dude, all trying to scare him. All they do is bully. All this stuff is bully tactics. The same thing that you saw True V and the mayor's brother, all them doing to the people, that's all they do is try to bully people. But you go in there by yourself and you walk in there. Like, where's the sound? Where's the sound? I need the sound on here. There's no sound. The sound is right.
That volume.
I got it. Now I gotta bring this back. Yeah, look at it. I gotta bring this back. Let me see. I gotta start this over. It's gonna start over on its own, but it's gonna take too long.
No, just get out of it and then go back to it.
And I watch it to get in. Look, he walks in, right? At first, he doesn't know who's gonna be in court. He doesn't know if he's gonna see anybody. So all this stuff is weighing on him. He's going in court right now. This is who Rahman Muhammad is saying, like, we over here trying to support him. Hey, yo, look up here. Look who like this right here. Look who said this is tough. This is Tut. This is Tut. He worked down there with the mayor. You see, when I posted, he liked it. Hey, yo, Tut, on some real shit, bro, keeping it a buck with you, hey, yo, the mayor's the problem in our city. Hey, yo, and if you're working with the mayor, you're working against the people, bro. Real talk. Like, I want to reach out to you. I want to talk to you. But, yo, I can't talk to you once you're working with the government. Ras Baraka is the government. And by the time he leaves, he's going to dirty your name, and you can't really do nothing in these streets. Because real activists are going to always remember that you stood by the side of the people, the person that displaced all the North residents. The person that sent the police to hunt down North residents. That's what you're standing on the side of. But look, when you walk inside, right, he doesn't know. Look at his face. And wait till you see him see his brother. He's going to see his brother standing right there. And like, yo, I've been there. I've been there when you fighting against the government. You know you ain't doing that. You know you right. You fighting against these people, the savages. Look at these people. Look at these police officers. You fighting them by yourself. Nobody there. I was there. The judge looked at me talking about, yo, what, Mr. EBN, why don't you take the 20 with the 85? That sounds reasonable to me. I told that cracker, why don't you take it? They packed my shit up and sent me back to the county. But look at his face when he sees family. Like, Let me shut up. Look at him. Look at him. Put his hand up. Put his hand up. I'm here, my boy. I'm here, my boy. Look at his face. Look at his face. Yo, all that time he in that cell thinking he going through this shit by himself, bro. You see, when I first saw the clip, I didn't see that. I didn't see him look in there and see his brother. All you see is his face right here. This ain't even got nothing to do with the police. The people just shot him up with some steroids in his heart. Like, you doing the right thing. We with you. We standing with you. Look at the courage they gave him, bro. He gonna live off that for as long as he can, bro. Because he in there by himself. You can just imagine what the police are doing to him in there. When he getting his food, they're probably pissing in his food, spitting in his food, doing all kind of stuff to him in there. And then he walk out here, and he just see the people. He see his family. And look at him. Look how he put his chest out. And he looked at like, I could deal with anything as long as the people are with me. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can it doesn't take the brother supposed to be? Yo, and this is so powerful because I want you to listen to Pac. When they say music is powerful, bro, as soon as I saw this video, the first thing that came to my mind was changes. I'm like, I gotta put this to changes, and I'm like, I gotta put that part where you say, how can somebody take my brother if he close to me? Because if he close to us, if we see each other like this, if we see each other as one, yo, I don't care what the judge do. I don't care what these people do. If we all, everybody, wherever he's at, if everybody in that community walk up to the prison and say we want him out, he coming out. He coming out. Ain't no politician going to let him go. Ain't no judge going to let him go. The only person that can free him is the people. That's where we at. And until the people understand that, all our freedom fighters are going to be in jail till like a week before they die, then they let them out, or they're going to die in jail. I'm about to bring this back again. I told you I wanted to play some fouls. Look at him. Look at him see us. Me right here, my boy. Yeah, me right here. Put that chin up. If it's close to me. I gotta go back to play kids. That's the way. Look at all them pigs trying to intimidate him. They go his brother right there. I just want to see my brother. Get out my face. I just want to see my brother. Yo, my tears came to my eyes when I saw this, bro. Because what you do? What do you do? How do you fight these people back alone, bro? See, everybody just standing there watching. Look at the police right there. They know they're wrong. They know they're wrong what they're doing to us. But they get paid by the system to do what they do. So they're trying to calm him down. Well, he can't go get his brother right now. He can't go free his brother. Even though he know his brother shouldn't be in there. Yo, we not free. We are not free in this country. And you all know we ain't free. I don't know why none of y'all joined the revolution yet, bruh. I don't know why.
Because they got people like Rahman Muhammad telling him that don't support real revolutionaries, but support the main.
I just want to see my brother.
That's just the way it is.
Nah, the Mammy cop. Mammy. Amiable, loyal, maternal, non-threatening, and obedient. The Mammy figure demonstrates submission to white authority. That's what that black woman in front of him with that uniform on. Even though you know the pigs, you know the system is oppressing your people, but like you're going to go in there and do that so you can pay your rent. I told you, in Blood in My Eyes, George Jackson's book, it says in there, anybody that passed the civil exam test today can kill me tomorrow. These people will kill you. These are our enemies in our communities. Unless they join the revolution and they're fighting inside our organization and then they're going to work during the day, they are our enemy, and we must understand that. They stand. She is there to stand with the police, with the state. That is why she's a mammy. And all them Uncle Tom black cops that are down there.
It shall never be the same. Oh, yeah, just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
They did this shit before.
All I see is racist faces. Expectation makes disgrace of races. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's see race the wasted.
Hey, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do, bro? What do you do?
And the Lord seems heaven sent. We ain't ready to see a black president.
I want you to hear the last line.
It is filled with
I want you to hear the last line.
things will never change. Touch of another way, what's banging in the double. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you.
Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. Being real, me being real doesn't appeal to the brother in you. Me learning everything, me sitting down studying, learning all our revolutionaries, understanding our condition and how to fight back, it don't appeal to that materialistic Negro inside of you. That's what Pac was saying. That's why people love Pac. That's why when we listen to Pac, like we can feel him. Real talk. Now, you about to wrap it up?
No, I'm about to stop sharing.
Oh yeah, go ahead, stop shit. I could play one more time. I want to play one. I want to play one more time. I play one more time, man. I'll play one more time. Like I felt that in my soul. And if you don't feel that in your soul, there's something wrong with you. Hello? I see them. Let's look at them. Depressed. Yeah. You did the right thing, bro. I could dig it. I understand. I could Panther. I wouldn't be reactionary. I would find other ways to handle what I gotta handle.
That's just the way.
But I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. Wait, put it on. Wait, take it off. Stop shit.
That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
Yo, you gotta unmute right there. Go ahead, take it off. Nah, you keep saying unmute me.
That's just the way. Okay, let me see, because I thought I did it.
All right, she's gonna try to unmute you, Quan.
Things will never be the same. We can say, oh, yeah, just the way it is.
We're not muting you, Quan. I think you mute. Hello? You sure you're not muting yourself? My dear Parrish. I don't even see him now. Where you were saying, right? My dear Parrish, right there. Yeah, you're not muted, Quan. Wait, take it off that. Take it off. Hello? Quan.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Put the show back.
All right, so hey, I think we can all agree that what Raz did was political theater. You know, and you and I, you know, as leftists, we understand that. It's no different than, you know, if whoever believes Trump really got shot, that's on them, or got shot at. It's all political theater. But our job as leftists is to point out the what we call the incorrections in the system, and then those people that, you know, our job is to get more people to the left, right? If we're not doing that, then we're, you know, then we aren't doing our job. As leftists moving people to our position. You know, yes, it's political theater. We understand that. But there, you know, if it's not Raz, I mean, it was Cory Booker the last time, Sharp James before that, Kenneth Gibson before that. So it don't matter who is in position of power. Our job is to fight, you know, collectively with the people, so we can point out the differences or the fractures in the system, and then, you know, once we engage the people collectively and let the people decide what those, you know, who the hell they want to actually run with, you know, like if we, you know, the housing focus. The housing focus, the labor focus that's in North, you know, like you said, people are working 2 and 3 jobs just to make ends meet. There are people, you know, I wonder what's the black population now in North, you know. All the public houses is gone. So if we galvanize those people as opposed to, you know, bullhorning the idiot Raz Baraka and all his people, you know, the people will ultimately make the decision on who he is, and then those people will have to be forced to change, and that's the you know, that's the fight to me. That's the fight. I'm you know, that, you know, you and I know he you know, it's a political theater. It's similar to what Trump did, that act like he got shot. It's similar to what Cory Booker did in the Bills that year when he threw sneakers on the wire. It's similar to what they did, the senators did with the kente cloth and kneel. It's all political theater, you know? And we understand that.
Now we do. All power to the people.
We do, but the masses don't. So that's why we have to highlight those contradictions.
And
People that are knowledgeable know. People that engage in these spaces know, but the masses of the people do not know. So that's why it's important for us to highlight the contradictions, point them out, let the people know who the enemy is. And like you said, it was Cory Booker, Trump, all of them. Yes, and every time they show their face, we have to let the people know who they are.
All power to the people. And that's what both of y'all saying the same thing. Like they're saying the same thing. You have to highlight the contradiction. You have to show the people who is the one that's doing what they're doing to them. Like there's no way you can do this without highlighting the contradiction. And that's what you learn as a Panther. That's what we learn as Panther. When you studying, going to the political education class, you learn to highlight these contradictions. I mean, but Sequin, you had your hand up. You put it back down.
Yeah, I was going to piggyback, but Captain General Secretary already said it.
All power to the people. Nah, it's like, yo, that's what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with in our communities. Yo, if I had it my way, yo, I'd never talk about these people. Because in real talk, they're not even going to make any line in the history of our people. When our history is written, they're not going to be nowhere in there, in any books. These people are traitors. I have nothing to say to traitors. But when people are being kicked out of their homes, and I know these are the people that are responsible, I cannot not say something. When I see people being picked up on the streets, immigrants are scared to go to Home Depot. Yo, the same mayor that said he went to ICE, that said he went over there to go over there and help the migrants. Yo, he sends the police at Home Depot to go arrest those people. To go arrest people at Home Depot looking for work. Y'all know how everybody used to be packed at Home Depot? Yo, they're not there no more. Really not like they were before. Because the mayor went over there with the police. They used dogs to remove those people from the parking lot.
Sorry to cut you off. Also highlight that, you know, who sent police to Rutgers University in Newark, right? Who sent police down there?
Exactly. Send people to. I wish I had that video. It's so much video. It's so much evidence out there to show this dude is a sociopath. He's a fascist. Ras Barack is a fascist. It's so much evidence out there to show it. I mean, but I didn't even have the video when they went to the encampment at Rutgers because the people down there was fighting, telling the school to divest from Israel. We don't want to be paying our money and you're using our money to fund Israel. So divest. They had a protest over there. Ras Barack sent the police down there to go knock them encampments down. When they found that it was people working inside that factory or whatever, that fish factory in the net, when they found out that the ICE came in there and took people out of there that were there illegally, that the owners of that company was depressing wages, because that's why they hire people that come over here. They treat them like slaves. They give them slave labor to depress the wages. So if somebody like me go there for a job that should be paying $20, $25, $30 an hour, what they want me for? Why would they want any North resident when they could hire somebody that came over here that would take the $5, $6, $7? And you telling me that don't has nothing to do with the material condition? So now you're dividing the residents that live here because they know the game is fixed. They know when they go get them jobs, they know who's getting them. And then the people that are getting those jobs, they're afraid to form a union. They're afraid to fight back because they could just grab them and send them back overseas. So they're afraid. So now those two communities are divided. They're fighting amongst each other while Ras Barack is making all that money. And then when they found hold up. When they found the people there, instead of charging that business for having those people, don't forget what you was thinking, Secretary General.
Into it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when they go inside there and they find those people there, instead of finding that business, instead of making those people go out of business, Ras Barack supports the business. The slave master, Ras Barack stands on the side of the slave master and they try to raise money for the slave master. Instead of holding him accountable for depressing wages and for paying people slave wages to work in there. This is the society we live in. This is the North that we live in. Ras Barack a whore. Ras Barack a whore to these corporations. But go ahead.
He went so far as to, in the press conference, He said, "We will not mention the company's name." That's how much protection and cover he gave to these companies that break the law. But he's in front of ICE, getting arrested for trespassing.
But he wouldn't take none of those police officers and go try to get nobody out of them jails. He's going to use those same police officers to go pat kids down in the projects, in the hood. They're going to grab the kids in the hallway, make them take their pants off, trying to look all in their butt crack to see if they got drugs. This is what he does with his police. I've seen it. I've had to fight these people. Because I told them, no, you will not do that. Not in front of me. You will never do that. Leave that child alone. See, that's what we do. As pastors, that's what we do. And he does what he does as an Uncle Tom and a sellout. He does what he does. He used the same police to oppress the residents. That's what Ras Baraka do, man. But look, Kwa, you wanted to say something?
No, I'm good. I think, you can say, I think the gentleman earlier mentioned it, like the solutions. And, I think the solutions, part of it is, like you said, these corporations, right? You look at the housing, if you take an hour drive through Newark, you can clearly see all this new housing that with the decimation of public housing, you see all this new housing built up, but that's not for Newark residents. And they're building these small structures, so they only can fit a few people in there, which is more than likely privatized. So yeah, you're just pointing out the contradictions. The contradiction on labor, right? So they hey, we're giving away food, right? They can say, hey, we're giving away food, but who are you? Are you a hand in hand with these corporations that's not paying people a living wage? So Hello Fresh, right? Oh, we're getting it from Hello Fresh, but is Hello Fresh paying living wage?
No.
Or you just that's what I'm saying. You and I know that. Those are contradictions, right? So the public housing, what's about to happen down Riverview Court? They're about to try to kick all those people out of there. It's a multitude of contradictions with Ras Baraka. And I think, I was talking to someone yesterday, and I think that the real thing is just telling the people or helping the people get to the point where they realize that Ras Baraka and Trump, while they have some opposing views, ultimately they both serve the same master. And that's the end of discussion. I mean, that's really the end point of it. That's
all power to the people.
All power to the people.
And before we leave real quick, like most people think what's going on in Gaza is just going on in Gaza. Gaza, the people in Palestine are actually more advanced than us. They don't mess with leaders like Ras Baraka. They have decided to fight. See, here in Newark, those same Zionist Jews in Israel that's bombing those people, they own all our homes. They own all these buildings. It's those Zionist Jews with their little hats on and their little twisted hair on the side. It's dumb. They own all of this stuff. You see, but we are not at the stage of fighting back like they're fighting back in Palestine. The people in Palestine are fighting back like we're not leaving our land. You're not going to own our land. You're not going to own us. So they're fighting to the death. See, us in Newark, we've given up. We've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray for the last 50, 60 years. We don't even know who we are. We don't know who our enemy is. We don't know who's fighting for us. We don't know nothing. We don't even understand to build underground tunnels and homes because the system is not with us. We really don't get it. We think we are free. Black people think they are free in America. They don't understand that they're still slaves. See, but in Gaza, they know. They know they're slaves to them Jews. They know. They know they want to kill them. But go ahead, Sequin.
I wanna start by saying I apologize for saying stop screaming and start building. And I was just talking to Meta AI, and it was saying that could come off dismissive or disrespectful. And
No. I can't hear you. You got to speak up, Sequeen. I can't hear you.
you can hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said I wanted to apologize for saying stop screaming and start building. And I'm over here messing with Meta AI, and it said that it could come off dismissive or disrespectful, especially towards the group's activism. And I wanted to apologize about that and change my wording. And I wanted to highlight to you, like, I'm literally learning day by day about myself, my history, our social construct, and like the brother said, like, I grew up in North. It don't take me an hour to drive past and see nothing. I just leave my house, or I just go to my grandmother's house, or I just leave my grandmother's house. Like, everywhere I go, I see we don't have nothing, or I see like we beefing with each other, and we not beefing about something that's like tangible or matter or for our families and stuff. And when I'm saying like I don't want to scream, I want to work, is because I feel dumb a lot of the times, because we got to do so much learning every day. Like every single day we got to be like about ourselves, about our history, about the political process, about everything these schools wasn't never even teaching us all these years. So I get passionate sometimes, and my words is misconstrued because I'm still learning how to carry myself.
All power to the people. Let me tell you something, that's the bravest thing that I've seen in a minute. That, like, being able to like admit like I'm wrong. Most people are too coward to do that. I mean, salute, brother. Like, real talk. And with that mindset, with that heart, I'm telling you, you just keep reading. You're gonna know more than me. You're gonna know more than I know. I mean, I don't know everything. I mean, you keep that same heart, that same passion. Like, if you sincere, you're gonna learn way past more than you're gonna go past Malcolm. You're gonna go past Martin, because all this stuff is about learning. It's about data. It's about getting all the information in for you to be able to make an analysis. You see, like the information we have now, Malcolm didn't have when he had his analysis. You're gonna get information that I never had access to. You're gonna go way past me, bro. I mean, but first, like, you have to learn. As hard as it is, you have to learn. My mother's from Liberia in Africa. When I understood that my mother left from America, she was with the people that, like, her ancestors were with the people that left from Mississippi to go back to Liberia to colonize Liberia, and they went over there to colonize the African people that were there. The Americans that left it, the black Americans, went to America and they started killing and brutalizing the Africans that were in Liberia. And they changed that country's name into Liberia. They named the capital James Monroe or whatever after some American whatever. Like, when I learned all of that, I had to accept it. I had to accept, like, this is what my family, this is what black people can do. And until I accepted that, and because I was Christian, I used to be Christian. But after I accepted that and then started learning about God and all of that, I had to accept that white guy with blue eyes, blonde hair wasn't my God. Man, that was almost impossible. Because my whole life, that's what I've been taught to think. That this is my God. That if I pray, things will change. I didn't understand, like, God helps those who help themselves. I didn't understand, like, you really got to do it yourself. I mean, but that's big. That's all you need. All you need to really go past what I know, what anybody knows, is sincerity and being honest with yourself. Hey, CEO, you got something to say? Because I saw your mute. I mean, your mute is off. You got anything to say? Because I'm about to wrap it up, CEO. Going once, going twice. Amen. All power to the people. I live for the people. I die for the people. Thank you for showing up, y'all. When we put this thing together, please try to share it. We got to get this information out on what's really going on in North, because no other platform, nobody else is really going to show any of this stuff. They're not going back to research this. I mean, and I had so many videos that I couldn't put up here, because look at the time. It's 2:45. We started at 12 o'clock. We started at 12 o'clock. I mean, but till next time, all power to the people. I live for the people. I die for the people.
All
Tell-
people.